Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Teo Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps that I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that can end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up!
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of dodge for the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beef. They don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a... When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. When the cop cars try to catch me, cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe, I'm the kingpin.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Teo Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps that I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Teo Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps that I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that can end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like a top dog. Keep on running game in the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, top five, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a peace, man. I ain't got no time for a peace, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, they can smell the blood and the beef, and they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, top five, I'm the kingpin.
What up, what up, what up, everybody? What's going on, man? Not a whole lot in boxing going on right now, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've been doing a lot of live streams, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I've been hitting this road. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got Regis Prograis, you know, we just had Teofimo Lopez. We had that fight. But you know what I'm saying, Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, that was, you know what I'm saying, that was just kind of a letdown fighting Pedro Campa. But now we got, you know what I'm saying, Regis Prograis, you know what I'm saying, who will be fighting what's that dude name? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, he just came in, he was supposed to be Joseph Pater, and Joseph Pater was supposed to be fighting Jose Ramirez. And that was gonna be you know what I'm saying, pretty good fight. But you know, with Regis Prograis going in against Jose Zepeda, that should be an excellent fight too. I think, you know what I'm saying, Regis got that under control, you know what I'm saying? Because I just think Regis, you know what I'm saying, is on a whole nother level. So, Regis, you know, had something to say about Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, his performance. And Devin Haney had a little something to say about Devin Haney performance. You know, he tweeted, you know what I'm saying, you know, the crap emoji, you know what I'm saying that his performance was shit. Because, you know, if you looked at that damn fight, you knew that, you know, Teofimo, you know, he was just going in there against a lackluster opponent that couldn't really fuck with him. And, you know, that dude was like ranked number 62 or something like that. So, you know, it was just kind of a clown show to me, you know what I'm saying? Just something to get Teofimo Lopez confidence going. And you know what I'm saying, he's supposed to be like a high level damn fighter. So nobody wants to see Teofimo Lopez in there with somebody like a Pedro Campa, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a contender. He's supposed to be going for, you know what I'm saying, the championships and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying, Devin Haney, that's what he had to say. And Regis Prograis came along and says that Teofimo need to fix his flaws before facing any of the bigger 140 pounders in the damn league. And I agree, you know what I'm saying, because he don't look like somebody who can contend at 140. You know what I'm saying? He look like food right now. And you know, even though he was doing a lot of different moves and different things, it didn't look natural. You know what I'm saying? We all know what natural flow look in boxing. And you know, he just didn't look He didn't look like he had muscle memory. It just looked like something he could do, and it just was, the fluidity of it. He was just more athletic than Pedro Campo. He was younger, fresher, what I'm saying, that type thing. He uses athletic ability to whack him up out of there. But see, that's not going to work against, guys who are seasoned and just as good as he is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like a Jose Ramirez, what I'm saying? I don't think Teofimo Lopez can stand up to somebody like that, or, what I'm saying, a Gary, Antoine Russell, what I'm saying? He gonna have problems. So, what I'm saying, Regis was correct, what I'm saying, even though the irony of the whole shit is that Teofimo Lopez is talking about Devin them got flaws and 5 or 6 flaws, and he's talking about Javante Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? He talking about they damn flaws. But damn, I mean, he don't even look like, what I'm saying, he's not even fighting nobody to really test him up in there. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just kind of crazy, what I'm saying, the way Teofimo Lopez is delusional. And that's what Devin Haney was saying too in his tweet. He said he's still delusional and he don't understand the reason why. So the shit is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the 140 division. So Sergey Lipinets is replacing Adrian Broner. And your boy David Lemieux, he retired, which is what I'm saying, I don't think nobody's too worried about David Lemieux retiring. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's sad about that shit because it's long overdue. You know what I'm saying? He's been sitting in the same place at 168 for far too long. You know what I'm saying? And nobody, he's never been a world beater. You know what I'm saying? Because Triple G went in there. What's going on, Don Spence? Thank you, Yolanda, for that 99-cent super sticker. Appreciate that. And let me see what else we got going on. It's not like a whole lot. We got the Anthony Joshua versus Usyk fight coming up. And what I'm saying, I never been a big Anthony Joshua fan, or a Usyk fan. Even though Usyk can box his butt off, and what I'm saying, he got a lot of skill in there, but he's never been an exciting fighter to watch. You know what I'm saying? I watched most of his fights. But to me, Usyk, what I'm saying, besides him just acting crazy and putting on the Joker outfit, what I'm saying, and Tyson Fury putting on Batman outfits and all this kind of shit, like they're gonna fight one day, like they're setting it up. What I'm saying? That it never been like what I'm saying, I never wanted to really see him fight. And then he went out there and he beat Anthony Joshua, which was not a big task after Luis, what I'm saying, Andy Ruiz, what I'm saying, knocked everybody some sense into everybody to show that this dude was a fraud, in my opinion. What I'm saying? I think he took all the confidence out of Anthony Joshua. And ever since then, he's had a problem, what I'm saying, because his invincible veneer was snatched off him by Anthony Ruiz. So, shit, everybody looking at Anthony Joshua like he food. You know what I'm saying? So he stayed away from Deontay Wilder. And that was the thing that really turned me against Anthony Joshua, because I had never, saying, really seen a heavyweight, saying, scared besides Riddick Bowe when he threw the belt in the trash and he didn't want to fight Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of jacked up where you looked at both sideways. And what I'm saying, besides that, I had never seen a dude that's 6'6" with that kind of muscle on him, scared. What's going on, GD? What it do, bro? And I just never seen a big ass dude with all that kind of muscle, you know what I'm saying, that soft. You know what I'm saying? This was before we start really seeing Anthony Joshua behind the scenes and how he interact with people, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I really wasn't watching him like that. I seen his fights and he looked tough. You know what I'm saying? But he was fighting like, lackluster dudes. He was fighting them UK dudes. He was fighting like, dudes who was selling them the belt. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't really getting no real resistance. You know what I'm saying? So he really didn't want to face Deontay Wilder because he knew Deontay Wilder was a real one. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't one of these dudes that was just, selling the belt because they was giving them a big payday for the belt, right? And because Deontay Wilder, these same dudes would not fight Deontay Wilder, right? So they would fight Anthony Joshua because they was afraid to face that right hand of Wilder, right? So I never was a big Anthony Joshua fan because I never thought he wanted to smoke. And fighters like that don't excite you. You know what I'm saying? Even though they put all that the zone put all that fucking money into him, saying, trying to make him, saying this great attraction. And what did he do in his American debut? He went out there and he got his ass whipped. Saying? Because the nigga was all pretend. Saying? So when you, out here pretending, saying that you something that you're not, and then you get exposed, then saying your reputation takes a hit. I mean, in that first fight with Usyk, you saw it. Saying? The dude is slow, robotic, saying? Against a boxer like Usyk, that shit is elementary. Now I know Usyk put on a little weight, saying? It looked like he's gonna try to go for a knockout. I guarantee it. He's gonna try to go for a knockout. And that's due to Anthony Joshua's stamina problems. No matter how much he trains, no matter how much this dude trains, he run out of wind, bro. And that's his biggest, him, Canelo, unless they got some extra, things going on, far as steroids or PEDs, that they can't fix that shit. And Anthony, if he don't get in there and he don't go for broke for like maybe, the first, 3, 4 rounds and get Usyk up out of there, Usyk gonna style on his ass, bro. I mean, Usyk gonna be styling on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he know Anthony Joshua can't go the long distance, be effective, in the fight. At some point in time, Anthony just gonna be punching that air. So nobody's really, looking for, Anthony Joshua, man. He's never, until when his little veneer got snatched, that's when he stopped being an exciting fighter. Because in the rematch with Andy Ruiz, he just looked timid. He was holding, he was hitting and holding and shit. I was just like, look at this dude, man. He too big to be looking like, the cowardly lion. And it was just a shame to watch him, change his style. And that's the only thing that really made him good, being the bully in the ring and trying to knock a nigga out. And now that that's gone, nobody really wants to see him fight, except for maybe the UK people. And I'm pretty sure people are interested to see if Anthony, how he gonna look, because he's talking that good stuff again, like he's gonna knock out Usyk and stuff. And I don't think Usyk really listening to that bullshit. I don't think he really put any stock into Anthony Joshua knocking him out, because he don't have that killer instinct anymore. And you already seen what the nigga like behind the scene. He's kind of soft. He's kind of soft spoken. So he don't even have the attitude, bro. He look like one of them dudes. Like if you you say you shirk at him and stuff. He'll jump. He's that big, and it's just like, bro, what's going on? Just Do Boxing. What's going on? Y'all, please subscribe to Just Do Boxing. Man, I had totally forgot Knockout and Kwame then was I had totally forgot that they were doing their debate tonight. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I just had stopped from driving tonight. I was like, let me go on ahead. I haven't live streamed in a while. Let me get on. I had totally forgot about that, but I'll probably catch the replay and see what's going on with that, because I dang sure want to see them rock out with the debate and everything and see. But Kwame, saying he can hold his own. I don't know that Get Smoke guy or Got Smoke guy. I don't know him, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a pretty good damn debate. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good ideal over there. Seeing a lot of boxing fans want to debate. Yeah, me too. I had forgot. Yeah, you gonna be on live? Okay. Yeah, I be driving, y'all. I don't be knowing, bro. Sometimes I be tuning in to everybody's scream, and I just forget where the time's at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I be driving 10 hours a day, bro. I be tired, bro. So, but yeah, man. So this whole thing that's going down with AB, you know what I'm saying, pulling out the fight, man. That is, bro. I mean, everybody was, saying really, saying waiting for AB to come back, bro. You know what I'm saying? That dude there, if he really would have took care, of his career, he would have been a huge star. And I mean, even though he is still a star, in my opinion, but just because on his personality alone, he is like the people's champ. I have never seen a guy who had that much, star power, and he hasn't really he's not even a winner in the ring. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he just captured. He's almost like the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? Like people just stay in AB corner. You know what I'm saying? They love him that much, and you know what I'm saying. That's just straight charisma, bro. That's just off straight charisma, and you know what I'm saying. He can do something with that if he didn't get in his own way. And that's my only problem with AB. And you know what I'm saying, look like Javante Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna have that same kind of charisma in my opinion. But he just he needs to stay off of social media and stop, stating his opinion on things if what I'm saying, he cares about, what I'm saying, what other people think, you know what I'm saying? Because I have no problems with what Tank says, because what I'm saying, if you're gonna say something, just stand by what you say, you know what I'm saying? Don't be backtracking, that make it worse. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you believe, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you contact your boy and you know what I'm saying, and let him know, hey man, I wasn't talking about you. I was just trying to get at that dude Ryan Garcia, but he should have known that everybody would have took it that way because AB is claiming mental illness to get out of this fight with Joe Cepeda, and it was a perfect fight for him to come back, but it might have been a little bit too much because he haven't been active. You know what I'm saying? And this dude Cepeda, you know what I'm saying, that would have been a good name. AB would have been a good name to put on his list. I don't want AB to come back unless he's 100%. And even then, it would be, what I'm saying, it would be, what I'm saying, a stretch for him to beat somebody who's active. And what I'm saying, but AB, what I'm saying, he's a star, and he need to stop burning his bridges with people who are trying to help him, like Floyd Mayweather, and Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? They keep putting them on. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep crossing the people that's trying to put you on. And I know AB wants a cash out fight because the way he was talking about Floyd Mayweather having a big fight, him and Floyd having a big fight. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, when things don't go your way, you start talking shit about Floyd and about how they're not with you, and you're talking shit about Leonard Ellaby. These are people who are on your team, bro. So you can't talk shit and try to saying, get something from people. You need something from them, saying, you need them to be in your corner. But and I know a lot of people like the fact that he tell us, he call a spade, but you can't bite the hand that feeds you at the same time. And I think Adrian Broner does that, saying way too much. Saying, he crossed them dudes and he want them dudes to help him out. And he possibly could have got that Floyd Mayweather fight if he would have, played the game, the way Floyd, wanted him to fight. Floyd would have gave him a fight where, I don't think he would have beat Floyd, but when they were closer to the primes and stuff, I think Floyd, if he wouldn't have been, all over the place, all about the billions, dancing all in the videos and acting a fool, I think he could have got that. I think Floyd would have done that for him, but Floyd knows that the dude is a wild card. You know what I'm saying? He'll say anything. You know what I'm saying? He'll embarrass you, you know what I'm saying, in public. And that's just what it is. AB is just a wild card, and that's why people love him. And he's got that kind of truth power and that people like. You know what I'm saying? He'll say what he got to say, and he'll just he'll just, whatever the consequences is, he'll just pay it later. And even though that's something kind of good about that, but the bad side is, what I'm saying, when you tear your butt, guess what? You know what I'm saying? You got to come crawling back to Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, what I'm saying, maybe Golden Boy, I'm pretty sure they'll give him a deal, but once he crossed that line, there's no coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like a Bob Arum or something, he do a deal with them to get his name, what I'm saying, to use him for his name or something like that. But once he crossed that line, then he ain't gonna be no good to the PBC anymore. So he's got to be careful how he moves from now on. And I just think it's, what I'm saying, he was probably not ready. What I'm saying, he didn't, what I'm saying, he didn't prepare well enough. He's still out of shape. And, what I'm saying, he's just postponing, what I'm saying, so he can have more time to work on himself, what I'm saying? And I'm with that, what I'm saying? If you ain't 100%, bro, pull out the fight, what I'm saying? Get your ass back so you could get in shape, because you do not want to go out there and get another L. You don't want to go out there and get an L. You know what I'm saying? Make sure go, get yourself 100%, whatever you got to do. Don't go into the ring until, what I'm saying, you got all your skills together. Because once you take another L, you know what I'm saying, I mean, he should have known if the mental health thing, if that's real. What's going on, Courtney Thompson? What's going on? If the mental health thing is real, that's, what I'm saying, that's fine. Pull out. But, what I'm saying, I don't want to see AB take a loss. You know what I'm saying? Just because I like the guy that much, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think Javante Tank Davis really meant anything about AB because that's his partner, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, like I was saying, they could call each other on the phone and what I'm saying, straighten out anything, get that, what I'm saying, get that rectified. You know what I'm saying? That, hey, bro, what I'm saying, I was just trying to, talk to Ryan, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get at him about all this fake shit. Now, if he said so, if he meant AB, you know what I'm saying, they could talk that out too, you know what I'm saying? But it has been a lot of fights being canceled, you know what I'm saying, on some bullshit. Now, if you wasn't in shape, I accept that from AB because I don't want to see him go out there and just get beat up and his name being used. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a real fight. If Joseph Pater beat him, I want to see him beat the best AB. You know what I'm saying? So you got Regis Prograis fighting Joseph Pater, so he's gonna take a fucking L most definitely. You know what I'm saying? And Regis, it's about time for Regis Prograis to move forward in his career because the nigga 33 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's getting old. You know what I'm saying? He can't be out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying, just floating around, ain't doing nothing at 140 because more and more talent is starting to hit 140. And you know what I'm saying? Regis, he's a great talent, but since he lost the belt, seemed like he lost a lot of momentum. And I don't really see anybody he's fighting to try to, this is the first fight with Joseph Pater I see that's going to help him get back up in the rankings and become a champion and everything. So, what I'm saying, I'm happy for Regis Prograde in that aspect of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's time for him to get up there so, he can fight some of these dudes and stuff and get and push boxing forward. You know what I'm saying? So we got Devin Haney. Devin Haney says he's gonna beat Kamboso worse, you know what I'm saying, in the rematch. And I believe he will. I think he's gonna I saw the footage of Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting down on his punches. He's sitting down on his punches. This dude about to hit my damn truck. This motherfucker. He's about to hit my goddamn truck. It's- Sorry about that, y'all. This dude, I hope he ain't hit my truck, man. I can't believe this, man. Are you serious? I mean, Jesus Christ. Did he hit it? Man, what in the world? Hell no. Wait a minute. Is he what you did you push in that mirror? Oh my God. He must be a student or something. What up? I'm back. Yeah. Well, somebody almost hit my truck, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like they stopped trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? When you park at these truck stops, you know what I'm saying? People be coming in, new student drivers and all kind of new people be coming in and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they'll hit your truck and haul ass and stuff. Even though they can see where they're not going to make the turn, but if they don't have no experience, they'll keep on going, and they'll hit your shit, and then they'll haul ass. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that happen many times out here on the road. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they'll keep on going. You know what I'm saying? They be tired, and it's worse the back at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? When you up in the truck and somebody trying to make that cut and they tired and shit, they would hit your shit and they will keep it moving. They would take out your mirror, you know what I'm saying, take out your fender. So I had to stop for a second. Plus that's when my internet went out. So I got locked out. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Nocturnal Thoughts? What's going on, bro? Can y'all hear me? You know what I'm saying? I had to switch to the damn McDonald's internet. You know what I'm saying? It's so bad around here. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me? You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me? I'm saying, am I back? I mean, I see look like everything is normal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so what's going on, G5? I see you up there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all subscribe to G5. What's going on, Clarence? You know what I'm saying? Clarence McLean of the TWT team, man. I see you up there. Yeah, man, I'm having a few technical difficulties, people trying to hit my damn truck. You know what I'm saying? G5, you know what I'm saying? TWT team, you know what I'm saying? They cooking over there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had forgot all about the debate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Good E. What's going on, Ramon? Ramon and Emily Jones, what's happening? So what do y'all think about this AB, you know what I'm saying, pulling out the fight? You think it's a good thing or what? Let's see, make sure my head. Let's see. Yeah, it's still connected. Y'all think it's a good thing that he pulled out? I'm glad he pulled out, man, because I just don't want to see AB, you know what I'm saying, in a situation to where he just fighting for money, and you know what I'm saying, he end up looking like being like a Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Can everybody hear what I'm saying? I don't want them to end up like Gamboa, you know what I'm saying? And just starting to launch these guys' careers, you know what I'm saying? He's being what's going on? What's going on, Lawrence Staten? Yeah, I think he might be done too, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, what's going on, who's real? What's going on? I just don't want him to end up like you know what I'm saying, like Gamboa, just going out there being a punching bag, and he could get real hurt, you know. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a punching bag, man. Because, if he got mental problems now, shit, you know what I'm saying? If he go out there, you know what I'm saying, messing around, you know what I'm saying, he could get really hurt at 147, you know, or he could get hurt, you know what I'm saying, just going out there not ready, not prepared, you know what I'm saying? It's a time for AB to hang him up, open the barbecue. That's what he looked like he been eating. He looked like he been eating some damn barbecue because he can't get that little bump off his stomach. You know what I'm saying? That dude got like a beer gut or something. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know he's a hell of an athlete, but what's going on, Ed 1050? What's going on, bro? He said, yeah, man, he gonna have to do something, man. Because he don't want to become, what I'm saying, a spectacle. He don't want to be that dude that people call up to get a W on their record, and that's where he headed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he pulled out because I damn sure don't want to see him bite the dust like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of respect for AB, and you know why? Because AB fought everybody. You know what I'm saying? He fought everybody. The dude got heart. You looking at the Ryan Garcias of the world. You looking at, what I'm saying, the fights that ain't getting made. AB went out there and he fought, man. You know what I'm saying? He fought the best dudes. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it was, Madonna was a killer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Madonna was a killer. I don't care what nobody say. He wasn't no high grade dude, but he was tough as nails. And AB went out there and fought him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a damn. So that dude Hart, what I'm saying, is on another level. Now, as far as, the skills, he had skills, and we know what happened. We know Madonna came in there with them jacked up gloves and put it on him. They didn't have the they didn't have the experience like Floyd to look at them gloves with no padding. And he went out there and got Falumalo, and he was on some other shit before the fight, talking a lot of stuff. And Madonna, went out there. But by the end of that fight, though, AB, he came back. You know what I'm saying? He came back in that fight, and he was putting it on Madonna ass too. And so AB got that hard, man. For some reason, he got to go through adversity before he start picking it up. He start trying to pick it up in the last 2 rounds, and I don't understand that shit, man. What I'm saying? He should be doing that the entire round, but he save it for the last till it's too late. You know what I'm saying? And he got power and start really fighting well when he's down. So it's just a weird dynamic when it comes to him, man. It's when he moves both his hands, he's a whole different fighter. When he use his speed, when he use, what I'm saying, his movement, he's a different fighter. But when he stays there and he taking punches, which is not a bad, it's bad for boxing, but it shows how tough he is. He stays in the pocket trying to trade, what I'm saying? And that's the last time we seen him do that was with your boy Madonna. Plus he don't throw enough punches, you know what I'm saying, anymore. He put his hands in his pockets, and what I'm saying, it just opens him up to get hit. If Floyd worked on his defense, what I'm saying, that he would have been hellified. Just so if he just would have went in so many different directions, what I'm saying, I think he just would have been an exceptional fighter, but he stopped working on his skills, what I'm saying, when he went to HBO and it was all about the billions. He started that fame went to his head, and we seen that happen with a lot of fighters, that had that kind of potential, like Tyson, and what I'm saying. It's just Chris Colbert. They stopped working on their shit, and they start really believing their own hype, and they take a L. What I'm saying, they get their ass whipped for real, for real. It says, who's real says AB tried to mimic Money May when he should have been mimicking Pretty Boy Floyd. Exactly. I'm saying? And for a while there, he was looking like Pretty Boy Floyd. But the thing is, you can't keep moving up before you get your shit together. You get your defense together. You know what I'm saying? So Floyd was able to survive moving up. Let's be real. What I'm saying, because of his exceptional superhuman defense. That's the only reason why he was able to survive up at the heavyweight classes. But see, when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, what I'm saying, they were the same weight, and he had that athletic ability, and he had his defense. So long as AB was able to stay with people in his weight class, he was able to dominate. You see what I'm saying? I would have loved to see him in a Terrence Crawford fight. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a good one. That's especially when AB was moving both his hands. You know what I'm saying? Lawrence Staton says AB definitely has the tool bag, but if he doesn't have the ring IQ telling them to rip shots, it's useless to get in the ring. Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was prepared. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he dropped the weight. I don't think he could make the weight. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, he's been out. I forget how long, but it's been a long time since he looked terrible in his last fight. Um, so he had a lot to work on, his stamina, just to get back on a world class level. You know what I'm saying? We know he got the talent, but his mental, is the problem. You know what I'm saying? His mindset is the problem. He got so many demons. I don't know what the hell that kid's been getting into. I don't know if it's the drinking or what's going on with him, but he definitely got the talent, man, and he definitely wasting it. He wasted a lot of talent and a lot of time, you know, and a lot of money, on some a lot of court cases and trying to have an entourage. These dudes in these entourages are trash, bro. Because once you're on top, what I'm saying, they're gonna be right there for you. But shit, once you lose a couple of fights, man, that's when you know who's real. Because now, you know what I'm saying, you ain't that hot dude. You ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't taking the limelight no more. And you know what I'm saying? So I bet a lot of these guys are learning, you know what I mean? Like Javante Tank Davis, he stopped making weight. Think about it. He stopped making weight when he got away from AB. You know what I'm saying? He started doing the right things when he cut down on his entourage and he started focusing on his craft. And that's what AB should have done. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to, show out for Javante Tank Davis, been a real mentor and showed him in the ring, what to do and how to do it. And, what I'm saying, because he's the older, he's the more seasoned fighter, you know what I'm saying? But he just allowed himself to be taken down, you know what I'm saying, by the fame and, just getting caught up in all the, what I'm saying, the frosting of boxing and not really dedicating himself to doing what he got to do in the gym, But I see him working hard, but to be on the world stage, you got to, you got to do a little bit more. And it's going to take a while for him to get back on that level, So Sergey Lipinet's going to be replacing Adrian Broner. He gonna be fighting Joseph Pater. I don't know what Lipinet's got left. You know what I'm saying? Joseph Pater, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no Jaron Ennis or nothing. He ain't no big time type, what I'm saying, fighter. You know what I'm saying? At 147, he ain't no world beater. Sergey Lipinet's might. That's a good damn fight. Now that I think about it, you know what I'm saying? That's a pretty good damn fight. So I would say I think Sergey Lipinets is probably a little bit, I would give him the edge fighting Joseph Pater, you know what I'm saying? So, but we'll have to see because, Joseph Pater will turn up on your ass if you let him. You know what I'm saying? He will surprise you. You know what I'm saying? He fought Hank Lundy, and I was surprised that Hank Lundy, you know what I'm saying, still had a little bit left to give him problems like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought Hank Lundy was shot. You know what I'm saying? But Hank Lundy, you know what I'm saying, he gave Joe Spade hell, you know what I'm saying, in that fight, you know. And even though that, I forgot who won that. I forgot what was that, a draw or something? Or I forget exactly who won in that fight. It was so long ago. Um, but Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, he's coming out, you know what I'm saying. He said he's gonna beat Kambosos, even worse. And nobody really wants to see that fight. Because we already know Devin is going to put it on him, and that's why I say it's not a real whole lot going on in boxing right now. And saying it's just is what it is. Everybody we still waiting on Terrence Crawford to sign the contract so we can get excited. Everybody's exhausted with that, and you know what I'm saying. So the fight between your boy Anthony Joshua and Usyk, nobody really interested in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Anthony Joshua's going to do anything damn different. I think he's going to get in that goddamn. I think he's going to get in there. He's going to get tired, and Usyk going to whip his ass and possibly knock him out. You see how big Usyk, the weight gain that he has. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to tell you now. You know what I'm saying? Usyk, he looked like he going for the knockout. I don't see. I don't think there's nothing that Anthony Joshua can do about it. I mean, I'm rooting for Anthony Joshua, and I don't even like the dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like Usyk. I don't like, what I'm saying, the fact that, what I'm saying, they opened the pathway up for him to get these damn championship opportunities. Well, I know he was undisputed at cruiserweight, but they didn't let him fight Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So basically, him and Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, they the great white hopes, and Tyson Fury, and that's another thing. Lomachenko is headed back. He's coming back. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko's headed back. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's fighting Jermaine, somebody. I forgot what the guy named Jermaine something. He's fighting. I was like, man, you should just, you know, I understand the tune up, but if you're gonna come in talking shit that you want Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, you go to Devin Haney. Errol Spence Jr. came off a damn car accident and he fought Danny Garcia. So if you the, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, Doughboy? Yeah, let me see, who is Ennis supposed to be fighting? I think he's trying to get Keith Thurman or he's trying to get Stanley Onis. You know what I'm saying? I think he's trying to get them two. You know what I'm saying? So, you got fighters like that waiting in the wing, and then I hear he's pushing, well, I think the WBO, you know what I'm saying, to do the mandatory, or IBF, one of them, he's pushing for the mandatory to get that fight done, you know what I'm saying? So pressing the mandatory. And so we're gonna see how that works out. Maybe that's why Terrence Crawford is maybe that's why he's hanging back and trying to extend the negotiations so these mandatories, what's going on, Cash Crypto, so that maybe these mandatories will pile up on them and start calling out for you know what I'm saying, they're calling out for their shot at the title. And I mean, that's what everybody's starting to think that Terrence Crawford is doing, is trying to get these mandatories to call for their fight. What's going on, Doughboy? He says, what's going on? He says, Team Ennis, IBF title shot. Yeah. So I hear he's pressing the mandatory for that. So that might get in the way. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If Terrence Crawford this taking this damn long and he's that this apprehensive about the fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? If he's this apprehensive, I would love to see a Jaron Boots Ennis Errol Spence Jr. fight. And to tell you the truth, I think that would be an even tougher fight for Errol Spence Jr. Tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? That would really solidify him as the champion, because if he can handle what Jaron Boots Ennis do in the ring, he can definitely handle what the hell Terrence Crawford shoots in the ring, because I think Unis is bigger. I think Jaron Boots Ennis is bigger. He's faster. You know what I'm saying? He's a generational talent. That motherfucker is exceptional. He's a phenomenon in the ring. And if Errol Spence Jr. beats him, shit, that's good as undisputed for me. You know what I'm saying? Because Terrence Crawford playing too many games with this 50-50 bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro, sign the contract, get the fight on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can fight again at 154 or something like that. But shit, if Ennis can get that mandatory, you know what I'm saying, and if Harris Jr. have to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, they're already talking about Terrence Crawford fighting Virgil Ortiz. But I mean, will they allow Virgil Ortiz to fight Terrence Crawford? Is that a possible fight? You know what I'm saying? Will they allow him to, you know what I'm saying, at this stage, you know what I'm saying, to fight somebody like Terrence Crawford? Because he had a lot of problems with McKinson movement. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. I mean, he don't have that kind of experience, I don't believe, to beat Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence Crawford beat shit out of he would definitely catch Virgil Ortiz, because he get caught up in his damn offense too much, man. You know what I'm saying? He like to throw hard shit, and he throws the same combination. So Terrence could figure that out pretty easy. You know what I'm saying? And he don't throw enough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can get it cracking, but you know what I'm saying? I think Terrence should shut him down though. You know what I'm saying? Too crafty. You know what I'm saying? Too much movement for Virgil Ortiz. So I just don't see. I think he would call Virgil Ortiz bluff. I think Virgil Ortiz would make an excuse not to fight him. You know what I'm saying? And I know Terrence know that's a safer fight than fighting Errol Spence Jr. He'll definitely sign that damn fight. It wouldn't be no problems. You know what I'm saying? It'd be no problems. You mentioned Virgil Ortiz and shit. The first goddamn week it'll be signed. So I don't know if anybody else peeped that. You know what I'm saying? He said, I think Boots can beat Spence and Crawford right now. It's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it, from what I see, it's a possibility, but I think Spence experience I think Spence experience would win in the end when it come to Boots. I don't think it would be due to talent. You know what I'm saying? I just think I think Spence tenacity and his experience of pulling it out, going, pulling out his grit and stuff. I think his experience and going to the well, pulling out, going for what you know, and that type of thing, and being in battle. I think that experience would definitely give him the edge to beat Boots. You know what I'm saying? Not that Boots couldn't beat him, but that's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Because EJ, you know what I'm saying, once you go toe to toe, he says, Doughboy says, Gold Boy wants Virgil to fight Spence because it will sell out and die. Oh, most definitely. Shit, that's like a damn, you know what I'm saying? Them two Texans, you know what I'm saying, going at it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Could you imagine, bro? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he had a Mexican fan base up, EJ, they wouldn't even know who to root for. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't know who to root for in that one. Cause believe it or not, those Mexicans love Spence. You know what I'm saying? They love Spence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Roman and Emily Jones says Boots versus Spence would be great for about 8 seconds. Then EJ experience and coaching would dominate down the stretch. Boots haven't been past 6, and he definitely haven't seen nothing like EJ. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. But I do think Boots is in exceptional shape. I think he's, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I think EJ experience would be big, bro. You know what I'm saying? EJ got experience, you know what I'm saying, trying different things. But Boots got that pedigree, you know what I'm saying, from his brothers and his dad, you know what I'm saying? So he's exceptional. He's not the regular dude, inexperienced dude. He's not the regular inexperienced dude. A lot of that he gets to make a lot of leaps because of his family, coming from a fighting family, you know what I'm saying? Just like Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? He was leaps and bounds ahead of all of the other contenders because of his family. You know what I'm saying? The things and the knowledge that he picked up from Roger and the experience he picked up from his dad, Floyd Sr. You know what I'm saying? Doughboy says Spence would beat a great Tex for Boots. Spence would be a great test for Boots, but it's different when you're hungry. Yeah, yeah, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? He's hungry. You know what I'm saying? But I think EJ hungry too now. See, this is a bad EJ to come into it. Let's say Boots have to replace Spence. That'd be a hell of a fight. Be a hell of a fight because Spence coming in at top shape, man. I mean, there might be a bad fight for Boots because he's still building. But if he beats EJ, that motherfucker would be top superstar if he beat EJ, and it'll be one of the best wins in 40 years because you got two of the top best at 147, which is a glamour division. And I'm talking about they are the best of the best of the best, and they actually fighting. And EJ is only 32 years old, so you know what I'm saying, he's at the top of his skills. You know what I'm saying. So if Boots won that, man, he would get all the credit in the world. And if EJ beat Boots, you know what I'm saying, he would have stopped a generational talent. You know what I'm saying? And he better get him now. You know what I'm saying? I think he better fight Boots now because he's just getting better and better. You know what I'm saying? He's just picking up more steam. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it. I think ain't nobody gonna be able to mess with Boots. If EJ and Terrence Crawford can't mess with him, it's a wrap, bro. If they can't touch him, if they can't touch Boots, if they can't do nothing with Boots, I don't see nobody else really, got the skill level to touch that boy. So Cash Crypto says, I just about lost all respect I had for Crawford. He smelled like a big wet pea. He said, pee. Yeah, yeah, no doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, Terrence Crawford, he moves to the beat of his own drum. He wants to be, what I'm saying? He wants to be mysterious. He wants to be, what I'm saying? He wants to be in control, and he got a lot of ego. So, what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If he's willing to down that hill, you know what I'm saying? Have at it, House. Big Keith, what's going on, Big Keith? He says Spence is probably the only person that bet Boots that bet that beat Boot right now. He said at that weight class. He said EJ is at his best right now. That's what I say, Big Key. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? That damn Boots, man, that motherfucker is big too now. You know what I'm saying? He's huge, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's just as big as Spence, and I think he gives Spence a good fight. Facts, Boots is getting better and scary because he's getting better. Just like yeah, Boots. I mean, I can't say nothing bad about him because I've seen great fighters, special fighters before, and I know y'all have too. You know what I'm saying? And you know once they stop moving up, you know what I'm saying? You can see the skill set. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, I would say EJ with experience, but shit, if they fought twice, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think EJ beat him. You know what I'm saying? Because of his grit, because of his mindset, because of being in shape, top shape. But shit, that kid coming, man. That Boots is something special, bro. He really is. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 years from now, I got Boo. Yeah, yeah, me too. Ramen and Emily Jones. That, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's why I say I don't know if it's good for him to fight EJ right now, or wait for him to get up. 154. You know what I'm saying? But EJ gonna be even stronger up there at 154. That's gonna be crazy because he's not gonna be draining himself down. The boy says one thing about Boots. He said one thing about Boots. He stays in. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He stay. But yeah, yeah. He's young and he's focused. He kind of reminds me of Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? His work ethic, just staying in the gym, wanting to be better than everybody else. And when you young like that, you know what I'm saying, you can focus like that. You know what I'm saying? When you EJ, you got a family, you know what I'm saying, you got kids, you know what I'm saying, you got that boy, you know what I'm saying, that's the joy of his life because he carried that boy everywhere he go. He got him a son now, boy, you know what I'm saying? So he's spending time with the fam, you know what I'm saying? And Boots, he's just focused on fighting. So that's gonna give him an edge right there. But EJ is one of them dudes that can focus. You know what I'm saying? He one of them dudes that can like really rip away and focus on his shit. And he is something else about that. You know what I'm saying? Once he get into training and stuff. So I'm impressed, by both of them. He said Boots could pull it off, don't get me wrong. He said, I just think EJ has more time and fights put in, experience the X factor, but Boots could catch him. If it goes the distance, I got EJ for sure. Yeah. You see, we are already building up the fights in our mind right here. And nobody's talking about Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? So Terrence Crawford better, he better wake up, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, this fight's about to get out of his hand. Adrian Broner, Yolanda. AB is Adrian Broner. Roman and Emily Jones says, I just hope they don't give Boots that Bob Arum matchmaking. He said, I want to see Boots fight the best. Well, like, really, there ain't too many. It ain't too many. If he can't fight, there's Keith Thurman, there's Rashid Ellis, there's, I mean, I don't even want to see him fight them other dudes because he'll run through them. You know what I'm saying? Like David Avanesian or some shit like that, or he'll run through them dudes, man. Them dudes ain't got nothing for him. He's gonna have to fight like a Estanios, and I think he'll beat Estanios too. You know what I'm saying? I think Estanios is a tough, really well schooled fighter, but he don't have no foot movement to catch Boots. Boots, he'll be a punching bag for Boots, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He's just not fast enough to run up on Boots and land shit. You know what I'm saying? Boots would just play with him. AB is Adrian Broner, Yolanda. Doughboy says Boots is bigger than Spence and Crawford. Crawford, he said, in Crawford, Boots have the reach advantage on Spence. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. hmm But like I said, saying Spence got technique. He's super fundamental with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Boots is super athletic. You know what I'm saying? We got to see what EJ looked like. You know what I'm saying, when he fight Crawford, if he fight Crawford. You know what I'm saying? We got to see what he looked like, because we really haven't seen EJ. You know what I'm saying, his top form for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's gonna look extraordinary. Plus, EJ got a lot of tools, and I keep telling folks he got a lot of tools that he haven't shown. You know what I'm saying? He just do what necessary. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if he can. You know what I'm saying? If Boots might make him pull out some different stuff. You know, maybe some boxing. Maybe he'll just beat him on activity, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So he said Boots is definitely a gym rat. Yeah, yeah. Every time I see a video of him, like when I go to his Instagram, he's always in the gym. And they got a team there, you know what I'm saying, where they be working out, where they run around the ring and they be doing different activities, you know what I'm saying, to keep it interesting. So, I got to do my research to see who's all in his gym and see who all that is that be running around now. I seen Fulton, I seen Cool Boy Steph in his gym too, working out. So, it says Doughboy says Bozy says they're not interested in Rasheed Ellis or top 10 guys. Bozy want all the top 5 guys. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying. I heard him talking shit about what I'm saying, about Terrence Crawford, the street dude, and all this here. I was like, bro, that ain't got shit to do with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They act like EJ was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that dude wasn't born rich. You know what I'm saying? He came just from like a working class background. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you come from the streets or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like the streets is the streets. You know. GD says EJ versus Boot will be a mega fight at 154. He says EJ wins off experience. It'll be tough for both. I think it'll take a lot. You know, Boots being the younger guy, you know what I'm saying, but it's gonna take a lot. It'll take a lot out of both fighters. You know what I'm saying? But I think Boots being so young, you know what I'm saying, he could recuperate from a war like that. And EJ starting late, you know what I'm saying? He didn't he fought in a few wars, but he started late. So, you know what I'm saying, he should be able to, he got a few fights left in him. Quite a few fights left. He said, I don't think EJ Rumley and Emily Jones says I don't think EJ would fight him twice if EJ won the first time. He said Boots would have all the intel to make a necessary adjustment to win. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That boy, he's got that fighting breed, and so he making adjustments. I think he gonna make adjustments in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he boxed so much, and you know what I'm saying, he's so acclimated to the sport. You know what I'm saying? So he can make adjustments on the fly, and so it'll be a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the first fight probably would be won by experience on EJ, but the fight him again, just like Roy Jones Jr. when he fought Bernard Hopkins and he fought James Toney. You don't want to fight them dudes again because they can already calculate what they need to do to beat you. You know what I'm saying? Because Roy just went in there and outpointed them. You know what I'm saying? And outspeed, saying, using the speed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to fight guys like that again because they got your number. You know what I'm saying? Even though I would have loved to seen the second fight between. I ain't talking about that shit when he got old. You know what I'm saying? Because you already knew Roy Jones Jr. was done. You know what I'm saying? According to Thomas, it says EJ told y'all about that cute shit. Laugh out loud. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that switching and all that carrying on. Tahara, dude, how you doing? How you doing, Queen? He says, hello. I just making my rounds. Peace, love from Just Do Boxing family. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? I think Just Do going live tonight too. I got probably pop over there. He said, I think EJ's going to be sharper when he fights Bud or whoever next. He said he always come back better than his last fight. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? When these fighters, they get on a regular schedule, and EJ said he's gonna start fighting 2 to 3 times a year. In my estimation, they should. I know. I think I forgot who was. I think it was Espinosa says that when you start fighting on the championship level, you can't fight no more than 2 or 3 times a year because the guys are so good, and the punishment that they take in the ring, you know what I'm saying, is just horrific. So That's why, saying fighters need to take it easy. But, the only way you're going to stay sharp is by fighting. You can see the Sugar Ray Robinsons who had 129 fights, you know what I'm saying, and knockouts and shit like that. Them guys was just fighting every other month. So, it could be done. You know what I'm saying? It's just, um, they just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about fighting that many, but maybe 2 or 3 times a year they can stay sharp and they don't have to have tune-ups and what I'm saying, have to have these fat camps and shit like that. Tahara Du says, Queen, she says, EJ beats Bud. She says, EJ beats Bud if he fights, and if he got to fight Boots, EJ gonna stop him in the seventh or eighth. You know what I'm saying? So EJ beats Bud if he fights, and if he got to fight Boots, EJ, yeah, yeah. I don't know if he stopped Boots because Boots got some damn movement on his ass, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he stops him. I don't know. I saw the Gary Rush, but he's not a. That was in the amateurs though. But I don't know. I would just have that would be a good fight, man. It would be hard for me to see. I think EJ would pull it out with experience, maybe because of his high punch output. But what I'm saying, we don't. You know, Boots got that nice, precise placement. You know what I'm saying? He got the reflexes, so it would. I mean, that fight would be hard to break down. That'd be a hard fight to break down. You know what I'm saying? Really, just thinking about it just confused me. I'm just thinking about the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Doughboy said, "Don't be sharp when Boot break Floyd Mayweather's record. Think Boots is going to do it before he turns 31." Yeah, Boots about it, man. He's about getting out there and staying sharp and staying on top. And I think he's going to be one of those generational fighters that he's going to break the norms. You know what I'm saying? We may see him get up 60, 70 fights. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's going to be too many fighters that got anything for him. Mm. What's going on, Ben? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Ben Shalom, my brother? He said to my brother, Pool Counter Boxing, it's man down today, tomorrow, and forever. What's going on, Ben? You click the link if you want to. It's up there, bro. Uh, Laura Staunton says, he said, I could see Spence versus Boots being like Spence Porter with more power. Yeah, what I'm saying? But EJ he can't get hit like what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. Spence gonna have to sit in front of he's gonna have to get in front of Boots to beat him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to. He can't allow Boots to move around like he's gonna have to do Crawford. He's gonna have to put that pressure on him and make him fight. And he's gonna have to beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just outbox Boot because he can move and shit like that, and he can make you run into shots, and he can so he can do a lot of things. So he's gonna have to get Boots off his game. He's gonna have to set the pace. You know, on Boots. You know what I'm saying? That's something that EJ's good at is setting the pace. And if Boots can't take the pace away from EJ, he's gonna lose. He's either gonna lose by decision or what I'm saying, he's gonna get knocked up out of there. But I can see Boots hitting Spence with shit to slow him down. What I'm saying? I can see him hit with some hellified shots to keep Spence from coming forward. I could see that because he got the size, he got the power to do that shit. Like I said, it's a damn hard fight. Yeah, it's a hard fight. If you're really honest with it, what I'm saying, it's hard to like really see who got the advantage in that. I would give, Boost got that damn youthful advantage, but then EJ got the experience, you know what I'm saying? And Spence, he's not afraid, what I'm saying, to go in there and throw, do what he do. He's got the confidence to beat Boost. A lot of guys who get in the ring versus Boots, they see how dynamic he is and they're afraid because of his natural skill set. He's not gonna EJ ain't gonna be he's not gonna have that advantage against EJ. EJ just gonna be looking at him like he food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I believe that. He says Big Keith says Boots versus Spence is the fight I love to see most beside yeah. Seeing my boy Wilder finally knock out Anthony. Did y'all see that? Is that a lie about uh, AJ offering Wilder a fight or some shit. Ain't well after he get his ass whipped by Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, that might generate some interest. You know what I'm saying? Just because you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I guess against the hardcore boxing fans probably love it in the UK would love it. It's probably still a big fight. Probably depends on how you look versus Usyk. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, if Anthony Joshua go out here and knock out Usyk, he would never fight Wilder. That's a fight that's not going to happen. I don't see Anthony Joshua why he's on top. I don't see Anthony Joshua why he's on top fighting Wilder. You know what I'm saying? What's Cap, Big Keith? You know what I'm saying? What's Cap? Said Boots, I love to see most besides my boy Wilder fight out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Anthony Joshua would risk that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Teofimo Lopez Sr. and his son is delusional to think he was undisputed at 135. I know, man, that shit burns me up, bro. You know what I'm saying? When to see ESPN, to see the zone, Chris, what his name? Chris, the little white announcer guy, always saying that Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, they act like they stars and shit. The two guys that run away from tough competition. You know what I'm saying? I would respect Teofimo Lopez if he would have fought Devin Haney. Even if he would have lost to Devin Haney, I would have respected them more. But since they're trying to be stars and they're not really trying to be fighters, man, I can't really respect that, bro. That's just something I can't do. He says, Eddie Hearn, Big Key says, Eddie Hearn been telling that lie for years now. I know, bro. And you know what I'm saying? It's sad to see boxing go in that direction because you know what I'm saying, you want things to be real. And you know what I'm saying, you just and look at Max Kellerman, bro. Max Kellerman on that bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? Max Kellerman with that same BS, bro. I was like shaking my head. The dude who used to be a rapper back in the day, a failed rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's like you would think he knows what he's doing. I mean, Max Kellerman, he knows what the hell he doing. Ain't nobody with that bullshit, bro. That dude ain't never been no damn undisputed champion, and they just trying to, shit on the black fighters who are cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Getting the undisputed champion now that blacks are starting to get it. You know what I'm saying? They want to shit on it now. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want that recognition. They don't want blacks taking over. And I know that seemed like some simple stuff, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big Keith says AJ ain't making no offers to. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If he wins now against Usyk, now I think he's gonna go in here. I think he's gonna get tired. I think he's gonna try. You know what I'm saying, to take out Usyk like in the first 4 rounds, and Usyk just gonna dance around till he get tired. He's gonna punch. You know what I'm saying. When Anthony Joshua get tired, he's gonna go to work on him, and he's gonna try to get Anthony ass up out of there in the worst way he can. That's why he built. That's why he built up all that mass. Now he might have miscalculated because can he carry that kind of weight? Can Usyk carry that kind of weight? He only survives through his legs. You know what I'm saying, and getting away in his speed. So he done put on so much damn weight. He might have made a Deontay Wilder mistake. You know what I'm saying, putting on so much weight, and he underestimated. You know what I'm saying, the fact that he got too much muscle on him. And that might have been enough to slow his ass down, so Anthony Joshua could put that crazy uppercut on him. You know what I'm saying, and that uppercut is serious. You know what I'm saying, that's the one shot Anthony Joshua got that's devastating. That damn uppercut. You know what I'm saying. GD says he says Eddie Hearn clout chasing again. Plus, we all know Wilder puts of course. Anthony Joshua got a mental complex when it comes to Wilder. He is scared to death. He is terrified. What's going on, PGH Big Dog? What's going on, bro? Yeah, he got a mental problem when it comes to Wilder, man. That dude is scared. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, monsters, it'd be Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying, in his dreams, knocking his ass out, you know what I'm saying, over and over. And it's just it's something about Wilder. He don't want to fight him, man. He just do not want to fight Wilder. You know what I'm saying? He talks shit like you want to fight Wilder, but in the end, we all know that dude is going the other way. and Eddie Hearn is there to protect him against Wilder at all costs. I mean, anybody that says $50 million ain't real, you know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And he told me he's not selling his soul. He'll say all kind of bullshit. Basically, I ain't getting in the ring with that long motherfucker with that power. So, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? The dude's scared. So, Cash Crypto says Tio think he's a champ. He don't think he a champ. You know what I'm saying? He wants people to think of him as a champ, but he know he ain't no damn champ. You can't be no champ fighting Pedro Campa. Champions don't fight Pedro Campas. You know what I'm saying? Champions fight Josh Taylor. That's who he should have been fighting. PGA Big Dog says Eddie Germ blocked that Wilder AJ fight for undisputed. F that liar. That's right. He was protecting Anthony Joshua because he know mentally he wasn't ready. You seen how he fell apart against Anthony Ruiz Jr. You know what I'm saying? He fell apart, bro. What you think he'll do against Wilder? That motherfucker would just. Could you imagine he'd be like that dude? That dude. Remember that dude that went out there against what's that big heavyweight name, man? I can't. He haven't fought in a while. He went out there and he went into the middle of the ring, looked at how big boy was, and turned around and hauled ass and shit. And that'll be Anthony Joshua. That he'll be sitting there like he did with Anthony, like with Andy Ruiz Jr. And he'll be over there all confused, forgetting to put on his shoes and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll pull out probably because of mental illness or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Doughboy says he says Teofimo is hating on Devin Haney and Bob Arum is setting up Devin Haney to lose to Loma. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Loma, man, he's been training all that time. He been off. I think he been training for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a set game plan that he's probably gonna go out here and decimate this Jermaine dude, and he's gonna show you some of the damn shit he's been working on. And what it's been a while now. So he's been training strictly for Devin Haney, and now he's got Devin Haney all up in his mouth. And anytime he start talking shit about the person he ducked, you already know he's been working on it. So that's how I see that. You know what I'm saying? And Teofimo Lopez, you can't believe shit he say. He's just trying to stay relevant, and I don't know how he's gonna stay relevant when he's fighting people like Pedro Campa. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to do better than that. And I don't know who he could fight next at 140. I would have said he could have fought Joe Cepeda or somebody like that. Or what I'm saying? He's gonna have to beat like a Jose Ramirez. He's gonna have to fight, what I'm saying, somebody who or Josh Tate. He's gonna have to fight somebody real. You know what I'm saying? Gary Russell, somebody, what I'm saying, with a name. He's gonna have to fight somebody real. You know what I'm saying? So, the shit is just ridiculous at this point. He shouldn't be saying nothing about nobody. Ben says, Ben Israel says, pull none of those links work. Okay, let me drop. Okay, hold on. I'm in a bad area, so you know what I'm saying. There you go, Ben. I said Big Keith says Curtis Hopper. He said Curtis Hopper was left before the Bills. Yeah, before the Bill. Yeah, Ajaba. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, Curtis Hopper. He didn't give a damn either. Dude didn't even give two damns. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He walked out of there slow. He didn't walk out of there fast. You know what I'm saying? He walked out of there real slow. You know what I'm saying? Slow and easy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a damn. He was like, I am not fighting this big damn dude. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. So it is what it is, though. Shit. Hey, man wasn't having it. So I'm waiting to see. You know what I'm saying? Who Tank gonna fight next, bro? Is he gonna fight? Is they trying to set up an Isaac Cruz fight? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Ben?
Shalom, poor. What's good, my brother? How you living, though, my G?
Oh, chilling, bro. Chilling. Where you been, bro?
Man, I've been doing Ben Israel, man. I've been just fucking up, getting fucked up, and enjoying life to the fullest, though, my G. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. It's like, yes, sir. I was just talking about that dude, Curtis Hopper, who dipped out on a Jogba, and he turned around and left out the ring.
Oh yeah, that dude. He didn't want to know a job. He didn't want to know smoke from a job for that fight. I don't know if that dude they should have took his license though. And that's what I was talking about. I was talking to a dude yesterday about Anthony Joshua. What you cooking anyway? What you cooking on, Pull? Because I'm here to serve the dish. What you cooking? I'm here to serve that shit.
Well,
so what's
I
cooking,
just,
my G?
well, I was just
I ain't
talking a
gonna
little
move the
bit.
goalpost.
I was talking about AB and you know what I'm saying, him pulling out that fight. You know, there ain't a lot going on. We got the Anthony Joshua fight this week with Usyk, and you know, just a little bit about touching on Devin Haney rematch. You know what I'm saying, with Kamboso. That's what we got going on. So, and we was talking a little bit about Boots versus EJ. You know what I'm saying, a possibility if because you know he's going to press the IBF mandatory. You know what I'm saying, for
Well,
Spence IBF belt.
well, you know how I feel about that, so I'm gonna start with that last. I'm gonna say the good for last though. You know what I'm saying?
So what you think about AB
What,
pulling out?
well, AB, you know, AB, I think I discussed that with you though, man. I asked for the problem child with you about a week ago, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said I don't know which Adrian Broner because I followed that dude's career. I was very proud of Adrian Broner when he became a 4th-division champion. I ain't gonna shit on his 4th-division title. Then shit on Manny Pacquiao, 8th-division champion. So why shit on Adrian Broner, 4th-division champion? You feel what I'm saying? But we seen the mental collapse in Adrian Broner a long time. Well, I saw it in him. Some of the shit he was doing and
Mm-hmm.
saying just ain't wasn't lining up. That shit wasn't making no sense to be in Israel. I don't know about another motherfucker, but that shit wasn't making no sense to me. And how he ran and how he
Mm-hmm.
conducted himself, it's like he might be really having a mental breakdown, though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I was
Mm-hmm.
telling the dude, I don't know who advising Adrian Broner on some real talk. Inside the ring, we all know who advising him. Al Heyman is in charge of his career inside that ring. But outside the ring,
Mm-hmm.
them dudes around Adrian Broner ain't shit. Them motherfuckers, them ain't nothing but some yes men. They can't tell a nigga, dude, I don't need no yes mans around me, dog. If I'm wrong, please tell me, bro, you fucking up, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For real, bro, you fucking up. Cause one minute you love a dude, the next minute you hate a dude. You know, I know I got some motherfucking issues, but if I could see issues in another motherfucker, that's something wrong, bro. You know, something is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, it's not no sympathy for Adrian Broner because he took himself from poverty to wealth, and I don't know where he at in his life no more. I just don't. Because one minute he's saying he fucked up, then I look back on when he counting $5 million in public and talk about he finna be a rapper. You gonna what? You finna be a rapper? You gonna take all your hard-earned work money and invest into and you heard his album though, Pooh? The
No.
man is the man is really crazy, man. The man, I ain't gonna say he crazy. Forgive me, but he got some issues though. He need to just talk to somebody though. I think his therapeutic treatment, his mental treatment, he need to keep his ass in the ring. That shit he
What is
doing
album?
outside the ring called
What does album sound like?
garbage. I don't even remember that shit. He dropped that shit about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. That shit flopped. It flopped in the studio. And the motherfucker that told him that this shit was gonna be a hit just wanted his money.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that shit was. Cause you know, I'll give those brother good advice as far as investing their money. I don't know what AB do. I'm not laughing at him. That shit ain't funny to me. Cause I've been in that dark place before. I ain't went to no psychiatrist. I deal with it like any other person deal with their shit. You feel what I'm saying, Pooh? So I'm not here to throw
Mm-hmm.
no stones at AB saying he capping, because I never seen AB pull out now fight. Can nobody say one time AB pull out a fight with some bullshit? The man
Right,
ain't never
right.
did no shit like that. I don't know if he had a fat camp or what though, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just crazy when you think about AB. Ryan Garcia, that motherfucker's a joke. That bitch cap all over his name. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at AB though, Pug, that's some them niggas need to get kicked in the ass. All his homeboys ain't shit though, bro. Cause they ain't telling
Yeah,
that man what's up. Cause I
that's what
remember
I
the
was
same
saying.
AB used to be at Skyriser, 30, 40-story Skyriser, running up and down the staircases from the roof to the bottom. That was the problem child. That was AB. This other motherfucker that came, he done brought to life. I don't know that motherfucker. That bitch don't know how to fight. He won't fight. The motherfucker can't keep himself out of trouble outside the ring. Then when he get in some trouble, he don't know how to find his way out that bullshit. He make himself look like a mo ass when he get in trouble. I'm like, dude, come on, man. And it's sad. He really needs he need to sit down with a psychiatrist. Mike Tyson, when he was clapped with, not the prime Mike, but that other Mike. When that other Mike Tyson came to life, that motherfucker Mike wasn't out here crying, talking about, you know, I need a psychiatrist. The world knew Mike needed a motherfucking psychiatrist. The man was at a post conference pull, and a reporter said some shit to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson told that man, "Oh, fuck you." I was like, what the fuck? I ain't pull. I talk some shit now, but I never tell a man I'm finna fuck. Oh hell no! I tell a dude I'm gonna fuck your mama, your sister, and your aunties, even your great grandmama, motherfucker. But I ain't finna be addressing myself to no man sexually, bro. No. That's when I knew Mike Tyson was really fucked up. I was like, this nigga crazy.
Well, I just think Mike was playing the villain because he felt like, you know, everybody was against him. And, you know, he a real moody type mug, you know what I'm saying? You know, he come from that New York street stuff mechanism, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know that. Oh my God, that was just too funny, man. Oh
man,
God,
then you know, we just don't know. And Mike ain't never. Don was trying to get him. Don needed some motherfucking help. He was robbing him up, but in Mike Tyson's state, he still ain't cried out for help. And everybody was trying to push his ass to a psychiatrist.
But you know what? But you know, that's that side. You know, like Gervonta Tank Davis said, you know, he got problems too. But you know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on what level or what you got. Because, you know
I
what I'm
know
saying? That
Gervonta got
aggression,
problems. Because that shit, being raised in Baltimore ain't no joke. I tell dudes, pull, and when I go back home, I get mad because I got to take myself back home. I got to go back home like I'm going back to Iraq some motherfucking well.
Right.
And if I want to survive, I got to go in there like that. It ain't no plan. Motherfuckers ain't taking no sympathy about nothing. Fuck your mama, your daddy, your grandmama. Bitch gonna rock all their ass. You feel what I'm saying? So and I tell dude, when you go in them corners in any neighborhood, pull in Gainesville where you from, it could be in Jacksonville from where this other motherfucker from, it could be in West Baltimore where I'm from, or down here in Miami where I'm at now. It could be going to one of them hood stores and watch how you got to present yourself. It's only a few stores, only few hood stores I've been in is all love. Ain't no dudes ain't on that sucker shit. But every hood is like this black on black crime is at an all-time high shit. Bitch don't need to know you. Bitch don't even know pull from a lineup. What's up with you, nigga? Fuck wrong with you? You be like, dude, what the fuck wrong with you? You trying to get a motherfucking soda and some roll up bill, whatever, to get back on the road, whatever the fuck you trying to do. And this motherfucker, and it's in every hood now, pull. And then when I sit down and conversate with them, some of these young kids don't got no respect for their parents, though, dog. You feel what I'm saying?
No.
I just feel I don't want to move the goalposts. Forgive me, pull, because you know I move that shit all type of directions.
So you think you know Gervonta Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying, he came out talking about mental health and how motherfuckers trying to get out of fights because of mental health. And I don't think he was really trying to include AB in that, you know what I'm saying, since they boys. I think he was trying to get at Ryan Garcia. What you think?
I don't think that wasn't for AB.
Yeah, I
AB
don't
is
think
close
so
to
either.
road dog. He know AB number. He wouldn't have never did that to AB like that. Like how people taking it. Oh, he addressed. No, he just said Devontae Davis went through
What's going
shit,
on, Nitty
bro.
G? I see you, bro. Salute, bro. Let me get this one in. Judge Lewis says, I believe he wasn't going to make weight, but his homies are to blame. They're supposed to train and go hard with him because this was his gatekeeper or retirement fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, you think this was his retirement fight?
It's hard to speak on AB career though, dog.
Yeah,
I know I'm
it
not
is.
impressed with his performance though. Poor, I'm not impressed with that. What I've been saying his last 4-5 fights. Shit, the last
Yeah.
7 fights, I'm not impressed. You know, I don't know. Like I told you, I want the problem child. I ain't asked for no motherfucker suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. I ain't asked for that motherfucking problem child. That's a problem of by itself. I'm asking for that world beater. That motherfucker used to be out there whooping ass and calling and asking for the smoke from anybody. I mean, if you look at his resume, I mean, his body of work is good. I mean, he been in there with some good fighters. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He been in
Yeah.
there with some questionable fighters too, though. But he ain't never dodged nobody. ABA ain't never been the type of fighter, bitch calling him out. He act like he don't know their name no more. Like my homeboy out of Baltimore, when he told Devin Haney he want that smoke. Then Devin Haney went over there and whooped George Kamboso ass and tank down, man. Stand up for Baltimore, bro. The fuck is you doing? You supposed to be telling Bill, look, Bill, you better be getting your son together because I'm finna knock his ass out. This is the energy I thought Tank was gonna have for Devin. Nobody don't know Devin name no more, Pull. This man got
Mm-hmm.
all the belts. All y'all favorite fighters, Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Tank, Javante Tank Davis, my homeboy, Pull. Nobody ain't calling this dude name, bro. Why? Just yesterday, when Kamboso had it, it was 4 kings. I'm gonna whoop his ass. I'm up next. It was static from everybody.
Right.
This month, the Nightmare get the belt. Devin go over there to Australia, beat the shit out of George Kamboso impressively. Whooped his ass convincingly. Whooped his ass so convincing, got other shit. Don't fight Devin. Ain't nobody at 135. This one division is being strictly avoided, bro. Why?
Because he's a boxer. He's a pure boxer. You know what I'm saying? Devin got some damn talent, man. You know, he's not the most casual fan pleasing type fighter, and that's his problem. You know what I'm saying? You know, nobody wants to face him. Teo didn't want to face him. Loma didn't want to face him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, now he's got a shot, you know what I'm saying, to fight Loma. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna change shit for him. He beat Loma. I think he ain't gonna be the star that Javante Tank Davis is just because of his fighting style. But you know, you can't really say nothing. What's going on, Erica? You can't really say nothing if he beat Loma because Loma is he's the metric, you know, that everybody, you know what I'm saying, he's that step that's gonna push him into superstardom, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Because you know now nobody can say he didn't fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because Kambosos, he's not gonna get a lot of credit for beating Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it's gonna take Loma, and then you know what I'm saying, Tank, somebody like that. But I don't know how long he can stay at 135. Tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's struggling to make weight right now, so he's gonna have to get Loma and maybe get Tank next. You know what I'm saying? If he can stay at 135, if
See,
Floyd
David,
make that fight.
when he do relinquish the title, he can call out any champion up there at 140.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he undisputed. He can mandate any one of those champions. So it ain't gonna be no problem for Devin to get a title shot at 140 because he already undisputed at 135. But it's cleaning up this shit. I mean, he done aired it
Well,
out. I feel as though, me personally, I feel as though Devin Stardom done shot up. He ain't
oh,
tested
it
pay-per-view
has.
ones yet.
Oh,
I
it's
believe
shot up,
Devin.
but it ain't shot. It haven't
I
shot
think
up like
Devin.
a person who. Go ahead.
I believe Devin Ratner. Not to cut you off. Forgive me. I believe Devin
Go ahead.
Ratner, his star power to respond what you said earlier. I believe Devin has his star power has not surpassed Javante David. His star power hasn't surpassed Javante David, but it's on his neck though. He knocking on Javante Davis' heels. And I think Bill Ratner need to test him with them pay-per-view numbers, though. I feel as though Devin Ratner, he done caused enough ruckus. He got people ready to see who is this motherfucker. Because there's a lot of casual out
Mm.
there in the chat, in boxing world, period, still questioning Devin. Well, he peeled the fist, all these excuses. But they favorite fighter, they refuse to tell their favorite fighter to go in there. You know what I'm saying? Go see Devin. Bill ain't hard to find. Bill like the candy man. I call Devin the Nightmare and Bill the candy man. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna pop up. You feel what I'm saying? So ain't nothing. You know, if y'all want it, y'all can get it. And if I had me a fighter at 135, If I was a motherfucking fighter and I know this shit ready and I'm all in the midst of that, I want that smoke. Floyd, whoever
So
I'm
you
fucking with.
so who you think Devin could beat up at 140?
With the talents
I
he
mean, I
got,
know he can get.
I think
Yeah,
he'll
I
beat.
think he can
I
beat
think
Teofimo Lopez.
well, Teo ain't nobody. Teo avoided Devin. Teo and Ryan tucked their tails immediately when Devin became undisputed. Both of them faggots tucked their tail and went to 140. Both of them. He cleared this. Just imagine this. Devin did something. I'm talking about just it was remarkable what he did. They all them talk about how we kick Devin ass. Ryan was his mandatory. We already know he didn't want to no smoke with Devin. Because he was the mandatory and didn't want to, he didn't want to cash in shit. He can cash in that little
Hmm.
shit. And Devin said, "What's up? You ready to fight?" "Oh no, I'm gonna get tanked. Then I'm line Teo up. Then I'm gonna save you for last." Bitch, you the man. What the fuck you riding around with this mandatory belt? Man, get that shit up and let somebody else get that shit so I can beat their ass too. This is what Devin been saying for the longest. When he had Lomachenko, when he was Lomachenko mandatory star with Lomachenko, I told them Lomachenko fucked it up. He had everybody, had me and this other motherfucker over there, Scotty, old crazy ass, talking about the Lomachenko is the undisputed blue, blue, blue. Now he done changed this whole narrative with this bullshit. Had friends going at it with each other about this dumbass shit, this franchise shit. And I'm telling them, man, that shit just a trophy. That bitch he ain't no motherfucking undisputed. Ain't no other body in sanctions gonna agree to that shit. If that's the case, you got to drop the motherfucking franchise title off in each division. Come on, man. You ain't being fair to these other boxers. If that was the case, and Canelo took it in advice, he said, "Damn, that is right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my motherfucking franchise and get Adrien over there." After 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 David Darrell just beat the shit out of his ass. Then he turned around and made Adrien his mandatory for the WBC title. But Canelo was playing chess right then and there, pull. That's how he became
Hmm.
undisputed at 168. He cleared that shit up. He seen the bullshit down there at 135. Oh, yeah? They ain't let him be undisputed. So they ain't gonna let me be undisputed. Let me get this WBC belt. And why they was calling Devin the email champ. Oh, he an email. How the fuck he an email champion? If he an email champion, Lomachenko is a straight up duck. Motherfucker throw me off their
So
platform, pool, got mad at me, blocked me, all type of shit. Not the same shit being Israel was telling them yesterday, kicking them in the ass today. I ain't making it up.
so Eric Carr said Devin is going to have to get a better corner. He says going forward, I don't see nothing new in his toolbox. He should be. Oh, I read that. He says Teo and Ryan may be the only two guys. Only two guys. Let me see. Teo and Ryan might be two only guys Devin beat at 140. He says Gary, Antoine, Regis Taylor will be a whole problem for Devin. Yeah, I mean, pretty much is obvious. You know what I'm saying? Because them dudes right there, with Regis, he's 33. You know what I'm saying? Gary, you know, so he still be a problem. You know what I'm saying? He just entering, his prime. He's in his prime. Taylor, you know what I'm saying? That would be a good one. You know what I'm saying? But I think Taylor's experience, you know what I'm saying, would probably, and his size, you know what I'm saying, would probably, he probably get Devin and stuff. I don't know. That'd be a good one. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a good one, you know what I'm saying? But I do think Taylor is just a little bit more craftier, you know what I'm saying, than I think Devin would have to yeah, he would have to work on it, bro. You know what I'm saying, to beat them dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because he haven't tasted any power. You know what I'm
You
saying? Them
remember
dudes can.
when Devin came from Mexico and he started fucking with Floyd Senior, not Junior.
He's gonna have to go see Blue Blood, bro, for real, for real. If he to fight up at 140, he's gonna have to get some strength. You know what I'm saying? Cause them dudes,
Yeah,
they hitting different.
I thought that was Snack was about the strength and condition over there with Snack. I thought
Uh, I
that
think
was,
I think you need a stronger regiment. You know what I'm saying? Something that's
I'm
gonna
not
like
sold on
really.
Snack. So I'm just saying, I
Yeah.
just said that because I don't feel as though Devin need to be affiliated with Snack just because Victor Conte. But that's just another story, though. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what the strength and conditioning supposed to be at with Snack, though. You know what I'm saying? But
It's I
I
thought I
agree with
did
you when
read
you.
that. Let me see. He says, Devin's gonna have to get a better corner going forward. He said, I don't see nothing new in his toolbox. He should be able to beat Kambosos and Loma. He said, I want to see them make a statement
Well,
if he want to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So Devin gonna have to get a better corner. Yeah,
that was
yeah. I
Eric.
think
That's Eric.
he
That's
gonna have
Eric
to, he
said.
gonna have, he gonna have to get have to he ought to get another trainer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know what I'm saying, really that can hone his skills and work on it. Because he did something in that Kambosos fight and he kind of ducked underneath. He's kind of ducked. It was a weird and all the people were saying like he was cheating. You know what I'm saying? Because he was ducking so low. I went to Faust's channel and Faust is
Ooh,
telling me he
Devin
was
was ducking
cheating.
low,
Yeah,
and
telling me he
that's
was cheating. Yeah,
because
you
he was
know Faust
ducking low.
theory. Yeah, because he was ducking low and telling me he was cheating and because he was
See,
bending low and
you ever remember when
I was
the prime Mike Tyson? You remember prime Mike?
yeah, I remember Mike going down there, you know what I'm saying, stooping and
Prime,
weaving and shit.
the prime Mike was in the bucket on motherfuckers, bro. You remember how Mike used to get low on motherfuckers and get up in there? Was that cheating or was that superb defense? What it is now? How you gonna say it's superb to yesterday,
That's
but it's
that's
cheating
being
today?
being
Huh?
Eric. That's being Israel, Eric.
You know, and this what you got to understand. And if you want to see something special in Devin, you tell Tank to get in the ring with him. You tell those fighters, Eric, that's avoiding Devin. It looked the same because he's fighting these old garbage ass motherfucker. Why Teo didn't want to get in the ring with him? Why Lomachenko avoid him? And my homeboy from Baltimore, why is he avoiding Devin Haney? Why are your favorite fighters avoiding Devin Haney, Eric? Why? It don't look special, but that ass whooping is though.
Yeah, that's being Israel. But what you think about this fight that might happen between, you know, say if this Terrence Crawford fight don't happen, you know what I'm saying, and
Or it's
I
gonna
think
happen. See,
Boost
we gonna
President
say
of the
best for last. Hood, no, don't pull me into. I'm gonna pull
okay,
them in the water because I swim in the ocean. You know, and we ain't
okay,
even address the AJ before you go jumping off in there about your boy. You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
okay.
Out
I
of
mean, because you know,
Philadelphia. Okay.
I talked about these things, but we'll go ahead with Anthony Joshua because you know I really don't like that dude, but you
Yeah,
know what I'm
we can
saying.
say the
I'm
good for
rooting
last.
for
Cause
him.
you know that
I'm,
that conversation gonna have us there. That's gonna ruffle some feathers. Canfish Crawford and your
you
boy
know,
out of Philly, Boost Ennis, he get that work. You heard EJ told his ass, be careful what you be asking for. Boy, you can get it.
hmm.
They ain't gonna fight at 147, but he definitely gonna get that work at 154.
So we're gonna
They
talk about
definitely gonna
Anthony
collide.
Joshua. We're gonna talk about that one.
Yeah, because you
We're
know
gonna
this
talk
this
about
this we got Usyk and we got the mega star from the UK.
hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got the two-time unified champion. Would he become a three-time heavyweight champion? Will he become an all-time great, or will he be just an average three-time heavyweight champion? You know, with some,
Hmm.
he got some great wins. He done beat the Klitschko. You know what I'm saying? He done beat, all that shit over there in the UK. But then when he get over here in the US, he done avoided the bronze
Hmm. I
bomber.
agree, Erica.
He avoided the bronze bomber. Then Andy Ruiz whooped his ass in Madison Square Garden. They go over there to Dubai,
Hmm.
and I don't know what happened, but then Andy Ruiz, he done when he whooped AJ, he went on a bigger fat camp. He was already a big boy. He turned into a real monster. He ain't took no
Hmm.
training with nothing. But then I want to ask you, Paul. I think Anthony Joshua can get his belt back. I believe he can beat Usyk. But the thing is, with me, with Anthony Joshua, it's like it's almost similar to Adrian Broner and a motherfucking what the other boy name is, man? Not the dude. Damn, what his name is, man. Oh, it's an old school fighter, man. When he got his ass whooped. My homeboy Roberto Duran, no mas. When you see fighters like that, and I don't want to use Roberto Duran, it just was funny how he got his ass whooped. He ain't want it no more. No. Not today. I'll try it tomorrow. But
Well,
AJ,
I think Anthony Joshua is a confidence fighter. You know what I'm saying?
think
He
so?
if things goes his way, if things goes his way, you know what I'm saying, he good. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as he hits some adversity, he gets unsure and all this shit just
That's where I
crumbles
was
because
going. I was
mentally
taking a long
he's
way
not
home.
strong.
I was taking a long way home,
Mentally,
bro. And that's where I was going
yeah,
at with it.
mentally,
He get punched in his mouth.
yeah.
He started questioning himself. And then you ask yourself, bitch, you a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker Olympic gold medalist, a two-time heavyweight
Mm.
champion, and you gonna sit there and don't know how to respond when a motherfucker punch you? Bitch, punch him back, motherfucker. Bite down on your mouthpiece, hit his ass with a two-piece and an uppercut. Do something,
Oh boy.
that motherfucker, every time he get hit in this shit clean. I don't know what about them dudes in the UK. I got shout out to my homeboys over there in the UK. But some of y'all fighters, man, some of y'all fighters, when y'all get hit in y'all shit, y'all motherfucker act like Tinkerbell. We already know Dillian White going to sleep. You hit him on this shit, and this is why they was avoiding that bronze bomber, that dude out of Alabama. That's the reason why they don't want to get hit with that
Mm-hmm.
shit he was delivering with a chin like both of them. AJ and Dillian White got a combine their chin together, it'll total up to about 69% or 68%. That shit won't even come up to 70%. With two chins now in the heavyweight division, that shit'll come up around 65 to 68%. And that's all Usyk got to
Mm-hmm.
do, hit him on his chin. But AJ showed me something. He hit boom, boom, boom. He hit Fat Boy too in
You
Madison
know,
Square.
you
Matter
know,
of fact, he dropped Andy Ruiz. But Fat Boy
but
got
you
up
know,
and beat the shit out of AJ.
Anthony Joshua don't take punches well, bro. If you fight back, you know what I'm saying, he don't react well when you fight back. You know what I'm
Yeah, the
saying?
only thing you have
He
to do is
just
turn to a dog. To me, a dog will fuck him up. A bitch just don't give a fuck about nothing, just
yeah.
going there just and swing away, be hit, and just hit with. I'm talking about not just throwing
Mm-hmm.
it to the wind, but with accuracy on your
Mm-hmm.
punch. They don't give
Yeah,
a fuck about him
that's
hitting you.
Wilder. And that's Wilder. That's why he don't want to fight that dude because he know mentally that dude don't give a damn like that. He saw Wilder go out on his shield. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of dude Wilder is. He don't care like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a tough-minded individual, and he don't want to face nobody with no dog like that in him. You know what I'm saying? That's willing to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Eric Ross says Floyd and Al trying to run PBC like Golden when it comes to Tank. He said treating him like Canelo, that would backfire on him because he's too small to battle them two guys at 40 and 47. So he has. You know what I'm saying? He said a shorter shift life to dominate at 135 before these guys get too good. And he goes on to say Tank frame ain't as big as Bronner, and Bronner was too small for 47 too. Yeah, I agree with all that, man. I've said those things in the past, and you know what I'm saying. I just think AB moved up too fast without the defense. He didn't develop the defense to make it at 147, and you know what I'm saying. So you know Floyd better move Tank, you know what I'm saying, strategically, but I think he's stunting his growth as a star by not fighting him against Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Loma and all them guys. You know what I'm saying? And
But he
you know,
putting him
but it
against
is what
Ryan
it is.
Garcia though, bro. He pushing that
Say
fight,
what now?
but Ryan got he pushing the
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah,
Garcia
but
fight,
you,
but
but your boy Oscar won't 50-50 down the line because he already know what time it is. That's why he pushing. You see, just like Terrence Crawford pushing for 50-50, you know what I'm saying? That's why Oscar pushing for 50-50 because he know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? It's for Lumaloom time, and he's trying to cash out on Ryan Garcia because he know his shelf life is short at 140. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's short. When anytime he fight one of these top dudes, you know what I'm saying, he gonna take a L. So I think Oscar understands that, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Cash Crypto? He says Madonna gloves wrecked AB career. I believe so too. I mean, do you think Madonna gloves was you know what I'm saying, fixed was you think they were loaded being
It was that was the fight that changed the AB career. After that fight, he was never the same. AB ain't took that
mm-hmm,
loss well though. I don't think he took it well mentally. That to
mm-hmm.
me that was the straw that broke the camel back right there. And the motherfucker
But my
just
thing is by the end of the
was
round, he was willing and dealing by the end of the round.
yeah,
You know what
because he
I'm
was
saying?
he made adjustments though. Because all my friends there, AB ain't no bum ass fighter, but he just showing bum ass tendencies when he get in the ring. Ain't fighting back. He doing the same shit AJ is doing in 2022. I don't like fighters like that. If you going to me, I was already into Deontay Wilder. Now that motherfucker is a gladiator warrior. When you in this sport in this sport of boxing. This ain't no motherfucking tennis. This ain't golf. This ain't no injury-free sport. You feel what I'm saying? You can
Mm-hmm.
get injured in tennis because you running this here. You can twist your ankle and all that shit. But golf ain't nothing hurting. You can fuck up a rotator cuff swinging that shit trying to hit a motherfucking, But besides that, boxing is one of the most deadliest sport. You get in the ring and your ass might not get out that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And this for my enjoyment, because I love that shit. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know why they watch boxing. You know what I'm saying? I know they ain't watching
Right.
boxing to see two motherfucker play patty cake. And when you take a motherfucker like Javante Davis, this person with all that power he possessed. To me, I was telling people I feel as though he had not Devin Haney the fuck out. But then Devin Haney might
Mm-hmm.
box the shit out of his ass. That's my opinion. Till they
Mm-hmm.
get in the ring, and I
Yeah.
think that fight, both of them need that fight. They need each other. I mean, Devin Haney, he beat a Tank Davis that would solidify his career. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's the same
most
thing
definitely.
for Tank Davis. Tank Davis already a 3-division 5-time champion, and he fuck around and
Eric R
capture.
said
He
Eric
fuck
R
around
said
and
there
cap.
wasn't hardly he said there was hardly any padding in those gloves. Yeah, I believe it too, man. You know, I
I
mean,
mean,
for them to fuck up just like Cotto and what was his name, Margarito. You know what I'm saying? When when he had them damn hand casts and them casts on his hand, he was fucking Cotto up, bro. Y'all, if y'all have a chance, go back and watch it. If you never seen that fight,
shit I had
uh,
Cotto leaking from everywhere, boy.
man, I'm talking about he was busting up Cotto, man, and he had them casts in his gloves, bro. So if you ever seen somebody with loaded gloves, bro, go watch that fight because he was destroying Cotto. He was breaking his ass down. You know what I'm saying? And you could see the difference when he fought Sugar Shane Mosley and they caught it, and that motherfucker got his ass knocked out. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, what's his name? I forgot. Sugar Shane Mosley coach. I think it's Nazam.
You know
Something.
what I
What was
know
his name?
some shit
Nasir.
though?
He knocked his
When you
ass out.
in Vegas, when you fight in Vegas, certain gloves is legal. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
talking about the illegal wraps, but certain gloves are
Mm-hmm.
legal in Vegas, and I don't want to talk about that going into this other topic we gonna talk about because it's some motherfucking Bud Crawford fans sitting in
Mm-hmm.
the chat, and he might be telling your boy to go get them. Oh, go get them gloves, EJ. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny how they allow it, and it's the same thing when they went into the third fight because Tyson Fury ain't used no different glove from he used from the second fight. You know that, right? It was no different,
Right.
same glove.
Mm.
And the people was telling um Tay
Yeah,
Jones because
Rich.
he was inspecting the gloves. They said he's legal in Vegas, and they kept telling him that shit 2-3 times. I'm saying, damn, it's Sunday trying to tell this motherfucker, but he ain't caught on. Bro, if the fight was somewhere else, Tyson Fury couldn't use them gloves. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
Well,
you got to be
it's
careful
that
in this sport.
horsehair shit, the shit that you can
You
push
go
that
and
damn
catch.
hair. Yeah.
Madonna went in the same fight, tried the same shit with Floyd, and guess what happened? And Roger
They
said,
called
what
it.
the fuck is this shit? No motherfucking passings and shit. Got us fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it drew a whole bunch of
Mm-hmm.
lot of
But
controversy behind that shit. You feel what I'm
but
saying?
and, they say if you can bend the rules and get away with it, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna
It's
do
not
it.
cheating.
You
It's
know what I'm
not cheating.
saying? All
You
right.
know,
That's what they say.
it's only till you get caught.
That's what they say.
You know,
But
they
I,
used to
I
say you don't
think
supposed to be
I
out
think
here.
your boy AJ should take an L though, dog. You know what I'm saying? I think your boy AJ gonna take an L, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you know I don't think he got the will, the motivation to I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong for you AJ fans out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for AJ, believe it or not. I want him to win, but just because, Usyk, I'm rooting for, the dude that looked like me. You know what I'm saying? I want AJ to win, you know what I'm saying? But the only reason I don't like AJ is because I think if he win, he's not gonna fight Deontay Wilder. He's not that type of dude, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be real. I don't think he'll fight Tyson Fury. I don't think Tyson Fury is any condition to fight. So I think he took enough damage to take his ass on into retirement. I don't think he got shit left. I think he was geeked up on andronome, whatever that shit is, and they allow him to go to his country and prepare. You know what I'm saying, for that shit, and you know what I'm saying, he did what he had to do to get the W. That's just the way I see it. You know what I'm saying, and I think AJ, I think he's gonna lose. He'll probably possibly get knocked out because I think Usyk gonna go out here and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Plus he done got bigger. I think he gonna knock out AJ. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause AJ just don't have the mental fortitude to make it. You know what I'm saying? Once he get in trouble, once he get caught, looked like he was about to get knocked out in that first fight. Let me see you face Devon Wallace. Let me see. Can you cam up? All right, bro.
So you
Mm-hmm.
don't think Robert Garcia is the answer for AJ? You don't think he give him nothing in his to add in his toolbox? No assessment, no
Robert
no
Garcia.
no. Robert Garcia, my bad.
I mean, I don't think it's. I think it's just a skill of his box. I think it's his ring IQ. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Devon? What you got on it?
What's going on, Paul? What's going on, Ben?
Shalom,
Hey,
bro.
what's
What's
happening,
good with
bro?
you?
What's going on? It's been a
What you
minute.
think about all this?
Well, I just joined, man. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I wanted
Oh, we were talking
your
about the
take on
age.
something.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I
Go
went
ahead.
back
What's your
and I
take?
watched your I'm a big fan of yours, Paul. I went back and watched your live stream of the Bud Crawford Sean Porter fight, and
Okay.
I noticed, you're real high on Bud, and you said something in that stream to where you said he has very quick feet, and he was timing Sean perfectly on the button. And I
Oh
agree
yeah.
with you. I thought that was a great performance from Bud Crawford. And a lot of people are talking about him putting on weight as a bad thing. But the one
Hmm.
thing about Bud Crawford is every fight he looks bigger and bigger and bigger at 47. I don't know if you've noticed that. It's like he's growing into the weight. And I think him
Yeah.
putting on weight is different than your average boxer putting on weight because how he takes in his muscle. He's a very lean guy. So I think him
Hmm.
bulking up for the fight is going to help him against EJ, because his timing is already there. I'm still
Hmm.
picking Spence to win, but I disagree when people say him putting on weight is a disadvantage. I think that's going to be a big advantage for Bud because he already has natural pop in both hands. It's just going to add steam to it. Um, what do you think of you and Ben? What y'all think about that?
Well, I think we got to see.
Hood.
We got to see. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, I'll let you go, Ben. Um,
Yeah.
I think we got to see how he gonna carry it. I think say Crawford is his movement is he's shuffling now instead of taking like big steps. And if you notice, he's not floating around the ring like he did at 140. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's changing his style, just like Floyd Mayweather did. You know what I'm saying? When he got older, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to use less movement. You know what I'm saying? And starting to stand in front, stand in the pocket a little bit more. That's why he was getting tagged by Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Conserving his energy and moving when he has to. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to change his style a little bit. And I think with the added muscle, I think he want to try to knock out EJ. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's trying to get a little bit more power so he can sit down on his punches. And don't be surprised if we see, Bud stand in the pocket against EJ, bro. Don't be surprised because I think he's gonna try something different. I think he understands that EJ is gonna put like superior pressure on him, like we never seen in any of his fights, and I think he's preparing for that by adding the weight so he can stand his ground in the pocket. I just
Right.
think that's what we're seeing, him preparing for really pressing EJ. And that's what he's doing, putting on extra muscle so he can stand in the pocket and really catch him and do some damage. And, we'll have to see if he can execute it. You know what I'm saying? What you got on it, Ben? You there, Ben?
If you want to put on, if he want to put on weight, and that makes him a better fighter, do it, bud. If you think that'll give him great, power to stand in the pocket against EJ, do it, bud. Because one thing for certain, if he do all that what y'all just said, I'm putting the whole double house on EJ. Because Bud Canfish Crawford would get knocked the fuck out. I don't give a fuck how much weight he put on, what he does. I just want him to sign the fight. You know what I'm saying? Sign it, Bud. Just sign the
I'm with
fight.
that.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I'm with
we'll
that.
see if Bud is this special type of fighter, the looping hand, Mr. Switch hitter. Because the minute he switch, he gonna get knocked on his ass. And I want him to grow into the weight. I want what's good. I want him to do all of the things that he claimed he gonna do. I want him to do it.
Mm.
But first and foremost, I want him to sign the paperwork and get all this shit on his way.
But you gotta. Oh, Eric. Let me read this. Eric R said AJ and Keith can't hide their body language. He said for shit. He said scared as fuck all day. And he says he should have took the Wilder approach, shades, headphones, and no interviews. I agree. And he said AJ need an experienced black heavyweight trainer, someone who can make adjustments and build on AJ's strength and cover his weaknesses. Garcia don't train black fighters for a reason, no doubt. That was a good point right there. He said in the pocket, Bud can't win versus EJ. And Cash Crypto says I'm with Ben. I'm putting it all on EJ. Well, you know what I'm saying? I think Crawford knows that, he's not going to be able to saying just box EJ. He's gonna have to fight EJ, and he can't take the max. He need that extra weight. You know what I'm saying for the punishment he's gonna take to be able to absorb it and still be able to last and be durable during the fight. And he gonna need that. I guess he feel like that he got to bulk up a little bit so he can when he do stand in there and fight, he can withstand the onslaught. And so I mean, I could just see them preparing, It's good to see him transforming his body. And I think this is going to be the best Bud that we've seen yet. It's going to have to be, you know what I'm saying? It's going to have to be, you know what I'm saying? Because EJ coming to destroy this dude, you know what I'm saying? For all this shit that didn't happen in the past, all the shit that's been talked, you know what I'm saying? I think EJ wants to make a statement. I think Bud wants to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Because this also will submit Bud as the best welterweight. You know what I'm saying? 147. If he could beat EJ, he going down in history, bro. This would be a big, humongous win for him, man. You know what I'm saying? And for EJ, it'll just be add to his legend and shit. And he'll move up to 154 and do greater things up there. You know what I'm saying? But Bud Crawford would be definitely his signature win. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the shit that he's known for. Like Marvin Hagler was on for Sugar Ray Leonard, or you know what I'm saying, or Hearns, you know what I'm saying. There'll be a signature damn fight for him. You know what I'm saying? Ed 1050 says, so he's going to put on weight to lose it back to make 147. I don't know how much you weigh right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's trying to get. I think he's trying to get a acclimate himself so he can carry an extra weight. You know what I'm saying? So he can, when he do come back down, he'll be, what I'm saying, he'll be, kind of like on Dragon Ball Z when they used to go into the gravity chamber, and they put the shit on heavy gravity and shit. So, what I'm saying, they could be stronger. It's kind of sort of like that. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be his legs. Maybe he's trying to, what I'm saying, so he can move a lot faster. You know what I'm saying, against EJ. You know what I'm saying? But he's already acclimated to 147, so you ain't got to worry about that. We just got to see him execute whatever the hell he's gonna do. Sit in the pocket, mix it up, or whatever he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We got to see how that shit, if he's gonna be able to carry all that shit.
And I'll say this,
Yes.
Bud is he ain't the inside fighter EJ is, but he do have some nasty stuff coming inside if you're not careful. That's one thing about Crawford. He can hit you
Well,
with
if you
something
if
you
you
don't see in
if
there.
if, if
But
you
I think
shorter,
EJ.
well, if
Go
you
ahead, bro.
shorter, because Diaz was trying to fight him on the inside, but
Hmm.
he could never make it across that threshold without getting cracked. You know what I'm saying? And he was just a shorter dude. You know what I'm saying? He was eating them uppercuts, and he was getting caught on his way in. And but see, EJ dimensions are a lot longer. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to cross that distance. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like Diaz. Diaz had to get up in there because he was so little. And so, I think Crawford understands that, but he still got the longer arms, and
Hmm.
he's trying to do the math right now. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to figure out the math before he get in there, because he know if
Right.
you miscalculate on EJ, it's going to be more punishment on his body. So, he's got to buff up so he can have a buffer, what I'm saying, on his body, and he can absorb them shots, because he gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying? He just want a little bit of time so he could catch him in between punches. That's what Bud ain't looking to go the distance. He's looking to knock EJ out because he know he
Right.
can't he can't outbox EJ. He understands that. So he looking to get his ass up out of there. And he want to get him out of there early because he know the longer the fight goes, the worse it's gonna be for his ass up in there. EJ just he once he get the cooking and gets his time, and what I'm saying? It's a wrap. What I'm saying? For him, in my opinion. What I'm saying? Ed 1050 says, so he's going to put on weight. Just okay, I read that. Cash Crypto says he could put on weight, but his chin will be the same chinny chin. That smaller guy is hurt. And Ed 1050 says muscle weight loss. Jerks Lewis says don't do that. Tank gotta call his name. Or they talking to each other. He says similar to when Mayweather got stronger for Mosley and Cotto, so they could. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. You know, but he's. I don't think he's going to be able to float around the ring on EJ. Um, what I'm saying? But EJ can't be careless though. You know what I'm saying? When he putting that pressure on him, he can't come out there too anxious, because he can get caught early, because when he came out with Ugas, he was a little reckless. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, against Ugas, and he was doing that lean forward shit, and Lewis and Ugas was catching him, man. He's catching him. You know what I'm saying? And, if that's Crawford, I don't think Crawford will knock him out. I definitely think he gonna have to recover. You know what I'm saying? If he gets clocked real good, but it'll teach him. It'll teach him early where the angles of the shots are coming from, and that's the scary thing about EJ. You know what I'm saying? If you hit him, what I'm saying, he learns from that shit. Because Ugas kept trying to throw that. He hit him with that right hook, that little hook shot, and he couldn't hit him with it again because EJ was ready for it. So he caught him with the inside on the inside, and once he did that, EJ started turning his body on the inside. You know what I'm saying, and catching him with the uppercut. So he learns. You know what I'm saying. He's a critical thinker in the ring. You know what I'm saying. So I mean, you see it in real time what he did. So Eric Ross is similar to. Okay, I read that. Justice Sevens read that. He says, and Tank is chipping and knocking Devin out. We don't know. That's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how. I believe, I think that's a all the way around 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
I just
great
do.
fight.
Yeah, I think that's, you got the puncher versus the boxer, you know what I'm saying, which is always, what I'm saying, the critical dynamic. And when you got a really good boxer and a really good puncher, usually the
Hmm.
boxer wins, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Tank is a smart dude in the ring. Just like, to me, he reminds me of Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? He make adjustments, you know what I'm saying? He don't care about losing rounds. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get your ass up out of there. He's not really trying to box you even though he can box. But he's got enough power to try to catch you and knock you out. So if you think about it, Tank and Terrence kind of alike. You know what I'm saying? And they're and the theory and how they try to box. You know what I'm saying? They're not really trying to box you, they're trying to knock you out. He says Devin is the A side fighting Tank. Devin is not the A side fighting Tank. You know what I'm saying? He says Tank is beating everybody at 130, 140. Yeah, I mean that's a when it comes to pay per view, being a pay per view star, you know, Tank got an argument, but when it comes to legacy wise, when it's talking about belts and stuff like that, Devin got an argument there, and I know Tank don't care about the belts, but I think Devin will take the B side to Tank just to fight him. So that's why Devin gets a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, Lewis says. He says the suspense builds. Money Tank whips everybody 130, 135, 140, then creates his own weight class and retires undefeated. You know what I'm saying? You a Tank fan, huh? You like that damn Tank Davis, don't you? But
Who do
that's
you think?
okay, man.
Who do you think Tank's gonna fight next?
That's a I think they're trying to build Isaac Cruz up again. What I'm saying, just to see if people will pay for it. I think they want to put Tank in big fights that he can win. Um, they definitely ain't gonna put him against somebody like a Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody I would like to see Tank fight. I think he would get a lot of credit if he beat Frank Martin. I think he could get a lot of credibility going. Um, I think that would put him back on the right path, the legacy. You know what I'm saying? If he beat somebody, he would have to fight somebody like a Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Frank Martin got enough experience right now to beat Tank, but he would have to fight somebody that's up and coming like that, a real contender, somebody with some real skill. I think Eddie 10 but I think they're gonna set him up with either a Rolly two or because they don't have anybody else at top rank for Tank, really. You know what I'm saying? They don't have anybody else, over there. I mean, can you think of another Mayweather, promotion fighter that Tank could fight? I mean, can you really
I don't.
think of one? Mm-mm. So they're gonna have to rematch. They're gonna have to do like the zone and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit the rematches on their ass and stuff. So Eddie 1050 says, I think he's doing everything to do early work on EJ because he goes later. It's to his disadvantage, especially if he's not doing any early work. You know what I'm saying? And Eric Ross says, he said, I think right now, at this very moment, for the next year or two, Tank beats everyone at 35. I think Shakur is the one to give Tank a 50-50 fight. He says Tank and Devin is a 60-40 or 55-45. Okay, you're talking about business wise. Yeah, I can see that. You know what
I
I'm
want
saying?
to
I can
see
see.
Frank Martin and Isaac Cruz. I think that's a
Oh
great
man.
matchup.
Ooh, yes. But see, they're not gonna risk Isaac Cruz, you know what I'm saying, against a Frank Martin. They want the top fights. They won't.
Mm.
I, you know what I'm saying, Frank Martin don't have a name right now, and I think who he's supposed to fight, Chris Colbert. Man, he gonna destroy
Oh
Chris
man, I don't want to
Colbert
see that. Yeah,
ass.
I don't want to see that shit.
I know, isn't that crazy, man? That dude, man. You know, shit. He got potential, man, but he got to stay in his lane. You know what I'm saying? and he got to work his way up, man. I mean, for him to come out there and
Mm.
get destroyed by a journeyman like Hector Garcia, that's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just opened himself up to unnecessary, you know what I'm saying, loss. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Unnecessary, you know.
You
Eric
know
Ross
who's
says,
slowly though becoming? Oh, go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. What you
You
gonna
know
say?
who's been surprising me? Not surprising me, but I'm excited to watch him is Jamel Charlo at 154. It seems
Hmm.
like every fight he adds a new dimension. And he's just getting better, man. Like I'm excited to see him fight next. Like he's getting dudes out of there.
And
He's
see,
looking real good, man.
that's another thing. See, he was slipping a little bit. You know what I'm saying? By getting the big head, and he was slipping a little bit. What's on, Ben? He was slipping, man, and now he done got his head back in the game. Castano brought the best out of him.
Right.
And with EJ being on his shit, because they're sparring partners. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That iron shopping iron shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, with him being on his shit, he's highly competitive with EJ. You know what I'm saying? So they keeping each other, grinding at the top of the field. You know what I'm saying? You see EJ doing good, he gonna do even better. EJ see him doing better, that's gonna make push EJ to do even better. So it's a good dynamic between the two, and it's gonna be hard to beat these guys for the years to come. Let me see. Here I said, he said, I think. Okay, I read that. Let me see, what's going on, Anthony Jones? I see you down there. What's up, fam? He said, not business. I'm talking win probability. He said, I don't see Devin keeping Tank off him. Yeah, I mean it's a possibility, but I don't see Tank cutting the ring off on Devin either. You know what I'm saying? So but Tank. I mean, either way, they could beat each other. I believe. You know what I'm saying? Devin got a lot of things to clean up in his defense. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot of weird shit in the when he gets cornered. So he does a lot of weird that fucking broke shoulder roll,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
ducking
Yeah.
down, shit. I was like, what the hell is he doing? You know what I'm
Tank,
saying? But
man. Tank got a lot of tricks in the bag, man. Devin, he better not slip up against Tank because he
but
pulls
you know
shit
that
out anyway and get you with it.
but that Devin, that's what he do. That's what boxers do. They stay away
Hmm.
from traps. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So that's why I said it'd be a good one. He would have to really,
He
say
got to be
outthink.
sharp,
Yeah, he have to
right?
outthink Devin. That's why it'd be so good. Probably a very
Yeah.
boring fight. Um, Anthony Jones says, talk about Sugarfoot Schobert. He lost me with that with Wilder and EJ hate. I know, man. People be hating on Wilder like a motherfucker, man. I don't get it, man. Him and the
Shit,
people
man.
that
That
want
was one of the best fights I've ever seen. That Wilder Fury
to,
3. That was a
yeah.
great fight.
And it showed you,
Great fight.
it showed you Wilder heart, bro. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? He went out like a warrior, man. That nigga went out like a Zulu warrior out there, man. I was like, wow, it's just a shame to see him go down, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like, wow, bro. Cash
And you
Crypto
can
says,
tell too, early in that fight, he had a lot of success. He just got tired out after what, 3, 4 rounds, but he was
mm-hmm,
jabbing Fury, he was ranging, keeping that
mm-hmm,
distance. He just,
yep.
I don't know, man. If he just learned
He
this
just,
earlier in his career, he could have been a problem. Just
well,
fundamental stuff.
it's like Tyson Fury team said. He like, once you get hit, he said, you go back to what you know. You know what I'm saying? Or once you know what I'm saying, you start getting tired, you
Hmm.
go back to what you know. And that's exactly what he did. He started going back to what he knew. And you know what I'm saying? It's once you get to a certain point in your career, it's hard to pick up new things, you know what I'm saying, and keep them in your arsenal, and it's
Hmm.
hard to teach a new, old dog new tricks. And, when you used to fight in a certain kind of way, and that's what he did. He got away from jabbing to the stomach, and I just don't get it. But he did what he did, I'm saying he's still my favorite heavyweight though.
Yeah,
He says you're right. Male winning by stoppage, different ways, and that's what it's supposed to look like when you're planning on moving up. Look at Male compared to Teofimo and Ryan Wright. You know what I'm saying? They just
agree.
doing shit.
Yeah.
Teofimo and Ryan, they just doing shit for show. You know what I'm saying? They never been fighters that was really into their craft like that. You can see Ryan got potential because he's still young enough to mold. Teofimo, you know what I'm saying, he's just athletic and you know what I'm saying, he's fast, he got some pop, but his ring IQ, you know what I'm saying, sucks. Ryan ring IQ ain't that great either. You know what I'm saying? So, they kind of food for that division up there. You know what I'm saying? Tristan Lewis says, he says, Josh L. Josh L. again this time knockout. I feel that too, bro. Even though I'm rooting for the guy, you know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna get his ass knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Eric says you should look ahead. It shows above your competition when you move up, not just barely winning, right? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's why they fighting the dudes they fighting. Somebody who can't really give them a challenge. And so Anthony Jones says clearly something about Dev made niggas not want to fight. He's a pure boxer. You know what I'm saying? People didn't want to fight Mayweather until he became a cash cow. Nobody really wanted to mess with Mayweather, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they seen the speed, they seen how fast he was. Nobody really wanted to mess with him, man. I'm talking about Sugar Shane Mosley turned the fight down. Oscar De La Hoya turned the fight down. Casamario, what's his name? Casamario, I can't even say his name. The Cuban dude, he turned him down. They didn't want to fight Floyd, man. And that's before Floyd fought Oscar and became the cash cow. Nobody really wanted to fight with Floyd, man, because he was knocking niggas out back then.
And it's the
You
same
know.
thing with Devin the Nightmare Haney. Nobody do not want to fuck with Devin. They avoid him. His road to undisputed was the most. It was almost like a boogeyman going to the motherfucking graveyard, some type of shit. Nobody. Oh, he's a motherfucking piddle child. I'll beat his ass. I'll do all this. Now he got all the belts, including the franchise champion. The man was avoided by Teofimo Lopez, avoided by Lomachenko. Now he got the belt. And where's all the champions at? Were the four kings or the three kings? Ain't nobody left with that. Tank Davis down there, and he don't want to smoke. But as soon as Devin relinquished them titles, champions gonna jump from all out the motherfucking Mexico, from the UK, from Baltimore. The motherfuckers gonna come out the woodwork. The fuck y'all at now?
Well, if you think about it, if you really think about it, once he fights Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying,
If
the only other person
if
he need to really
if
no, well,
our men,
Lomachenko said he won't. He said he won't Devin. He said he want to fight Devin,
listen,
and they on the same network. So there's nothing holding that fight back. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
finna move to Missouri. I'm finna go to Missouri, man. I'm moving to Missouri. I'm finna be from the show me state. I'm not believing that shit. None of these motherfuckers talk about no more pull. They gonna have to show me. That motherfucker Lomachenko avoided Devin, or he did what Ryan Garcia did to Tank Davis already. He went and petitioned Soudemar. Man, Soudemar, please let me become the franchise champion. I don't want to fight him. But now all of a sudden you want to fight him. If your energy there, you'll fight him now.
No, he want to
Usyk.
fight him. Because, I'm gonna tell you something. He want to
So he
fight
want to
him.
tune up. Mr.
He want to
Matrix,
fight
hold
him.
up. This the
Yeah.
same person. This the same one that is better than Muhammad Ali. The same one they said Mr. Matrix, right? The greatest of all time. He better than all them fighters. This dude, Mr. 16-2, that motherfucker. But he want to tune up to fight Devin Haney. If he's so special, go ahead. I'm pretty sure Bob will sign that fight tomorrow. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Fuck
Yeah, but he done had
Kamboso.
what, a year? He done had a year to study Devin technique. He done had
He
a year to
wasn't in no
watch.
war. The man wasn't in damn war, man. That man was somewhere
Nah. He been
safe.
training. I bet you he been training for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Now he
I
feel
ain't going for
confident.
it.
He been
He
oh
wasn't
yeah.
training. He was training for
He got
Count
think
George
about it.
Kamboso. That's who
Think
he was
about
training
it.
for.
He got to. He got to fight Devin Haney. He can't avoid Devin.
Man, I ain't
He can't
believing
go
it,
down and
man.
fuck with Stevenson. He can't go down
I'm
to
pushing.
130 and fight Stevenson. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what he gonna end up doing. I'm telling you, he gonna go left. They gonna
Boy,
want
I
no
mean, you
smoke
gonna go
together.
out the frying pan into the fire?
Hey,
Either way, he jacked up. You know what I'm
he gonna
saying?
say what? He said the ass whooping with Shakur might be a little more, you know, acceptable. But the ass
Nah,
whooping from the nightmare is humbling and it's disrespectful and it's career ending almost. It's embarrassing. He don't want none of that shit, man.
shit. I don't think he want no damn Stevenson. I think he best stay with Devin. You know what I'm saying? Because Steven's gonna be like, you fucked up, right? You know what I'm saying? He gonna come down there. He gonna get Falumaloom. 'Cause I think he's a little bit more offensively damaging than
Well,
Devin.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
Yeah,
step out on the list. Shakur can get it too. Why Shakur don't say what's up, Devin?
because
Nobody
yeah.
is mentioned
hmm
Devin the Nightmare Haney, Mr. Gary Russell, Mr. DC.
Let me
You know,
read. Let me read Anthony Jones' comment. He says, once you load your gloves and the ref gives Fury 25 seconds and your punch resistance fucked up from the second fight and you're connected to the Irish El Chapo, Fury don't count me. Fuck that. Fuck that B word. He says, fucked up from second fight. You're connected to the Irish don't count to me. Fuck that B word. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, we shady shit going on, nigga all around. So they do WS and walkout. You know what I'm saying? We just not used to seeing that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess we can't really say that because we've seen a lot of it in the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying, with the drugs and the steroids, being on deck and raising the limit and for certain fighters, and so we've seen a lot of corruption. So
hey,
why that
this
would be any
this
different?
this generation is almost turned pussy, and I'm not making up no excuse because I hate cheaters. I hate cheaters, and I hate if they said we were just talking, Pooh. They said if you don't get caught, it's not cheating. But cheating is cheating. I mean, loaded gloves, a motherfucker taking steroids, a motherfucker. I might way hand EJ this 40 and let him get in the ring and just hit a motherfucker in their jaw with it and just end, champion. But then that'll take away from the beauty of the sport. And I mean by these boxers, some of these boxers don't turn pussy. Because just look at the fighters of the past, though, Pooh. And I'm talking about the past. I'm talking about Murderers Row generation.
Or you
Motherfucker
going
fighting.
way back?
I'm talking about motherfucker fighting every day, pull ass whooping. Motherfucker in there doing 15, 20 rounds. Motherfucker then fly tomorrow over there to motherfucking fucking Seattle and Los Angeles. Just every other day. These motherfuckers
Mm-hmm.
fight. Broke jaw, broke hand, I believe the hand probably will just keep you out of fight. But the broke jaw, they still fighting. The motherfucker was warriors. And them motherfuckers had them they were fighting bare knuckles. Them near. Just
Yeah,
look at
that's
they
true.
motherfucking pad. You talk about no padding in the glove. Look at the motherfuckers from Murder Road and the motherfucking shit they was wearing.
This shit
You
like
talk
shit
about
with like work gloves, some shit.
man like them pads that you hit that the motherfucking heavy bag with, man. Ain't
This
no
is
pad. You see straight knuckles. That shit got a cement in it and everything.
yeah,
and
that's
these
true, Erica. He said nobody fought Dale because he was Eddie. It was a freeze out. Yeah, they were trying to freeze him out. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up getting it anyway. He said he almost
But
turned
Eddie,
pussy
but Eddie was
just
getting at the
being
bag.
nice.
It was that they was avoiding Devin's skills. They was avoiding that ass whooping. It wasn't about Eddie. They was freezing of the freeze situation because Eddie was
No,
ready to
he's
go
talking about Bob Arum. Bob Arum mentioned that. He said Devin signed with the wrong
sign with the wrong
promotional
team.
company.
And
Yeah, I
then
mean,
go ahead.
no. I was just signing, co-signing on what Eric I was saying. But I mean, but shit. Aaron got this Kambosos fight, and we'll see where he go from there. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he got that fight he got to deal with, and hopefully they don't try no bullshit in that fight. I could see some dumb shit happening in that fight because he got that first fight. You know what I'm saying? But he got to look out because I don't know where the fight's gonna be. Hopefully it'll be in America. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he can ride it out and get that Lomachenko fight, and that's gonna be huge for him right there. He get that Lomachenko fight. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna move boxing forward, and then hopefully we could get the Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? That's his trajectory right there. If he resign with Top Rank, I don't know how the hell they're gonna make that fight happen. It's probably not gonna happen if he resign with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? I
Top
just
Rank
don't
ain't
see.
gonna pay Devin what Devin worked, man. You got to remember, Devin took a pay cut to sign to get this deal for one. Let's
Hmm.
revisit what took place. So for one, they didn't really believe in Devin. Devin upset it. They apple card because it was Lomachenko they was really expecting. They
Right.
said, oh, it's gonna be Lomachenko and George, but Lomachenko was not available. Now he claimed to be available, but he's still not available. He need a tune-up fight. The bitch is not available. And then after the tune-up fight, he ain't gonna be available again. I'm telling you, Paul. They don't want no smoke with the nightmare, man. Nobody.
I mean, I can believe it's all kind. You know, I can believe it. You know, what I'm saying because I don't think they want Lomachenko to take another L. But where else can he go? Can he?
Oh, he
What he
gonna
gonna
take
do?
that
Fight
L.
another?
They gonna cherry. If he get, man, they finna cherry.
Who he
They
gonna
done
fight?
sold this
The
man
dude is
better than
what?
Muhammad
Lomachenko,
Ali,
what,
better
about
than
34?
sliced bread, Mr. Matrix himself. Come on, man. They gonna have to. They put the buff and Bob Arum, Rat Nine in the crib together, talking this shit over with the Lomachenko. How they gonna strategically move this
Let me get
motherfucker?
that food, baby.
They gonna move him in a way it's gonna be. He ain't gonna, I'm telling you, they trying to get the motherfucking franchise title. Who that's going to at lightweight? Lomachenko, guaranteed.
Yep.
They ain't finna sit there and
Yeah,
talk
but
about Tank. You want to be the franchise champion?
well, I can see them the way they can make that happen to make that Tank fight available because Devin will drop those belts to fight Tank. He would definitely drop them belts, and Lomachenko he can grab them there. You know what I'm saying? Fight somebody.
It's
You know
what
what I'm
they
saying? He
want.
could.
Why they don't
Mm-hmm.
want to fight the undisputed champion? I'll
Because
fight
they.
him. Let me call Bill, man. See if Bill can get me. See if I can come down to 135, man. You know, I'll fight him for a little.
Let me see what's going.
I'll take 500K. Shit, ain't nobody available. I get
How you
Devin
say
some
that?
work.
How you
Huh?
that Hampskin? What? How you say that? Hampton 9. What? How you say that? Hampton SK9. How you say that? You said he does not seem hungry enough, and you can't be real if not real. He can't be real if not real. God says, hold on. He said more important than all was fighters fought 5+ times a year. That's once or twice as why they aren't looking as skilled or sharp. Yeah, we were talking about that. You got to keep fighting, man, to improve your skills. You know what I'm saying in the ring. You know what I'm saying once it's like going to the basketball court. You know what I'm saying if you ain't been out there in a while, you know what I'm saying you're gonna be missing and shit. You're gonna be short. You might shoot over the ring until you get your timing back. So you got the more you play every day, the better you get. Then all of a sudden you're throwing passes on time and throwing shit behind your back, you're going through your legs, you're crossing over, you know what I'm saying? It's the same with boxing, you know what I'm saying? You got to continue using your skills or you're going to lose the sharpness on your skills. So that's why EJ said he's going to start fighting a little bit more and he's trying to make up for lost time. You know what I'm saying? Because he's coming into those 30s and he's got to get his best fights in right now. So don't be surprised if EJ go out here and knock out Crawford, that he's going to jump right back into the ring. You see? He says they ain't letting Devin leave with them belts. He said they ain't letting Devin. Oh, I believe that. Without Loma or she getting so without Loma or Shakur getting they had back in on Ben. Mm. He said you're missing the play, bro.
Hey, Pooh, I'm gonna
Mm.
jump off, but I appreciate you letting me on, man.
Oh, don't no doubt, bro. No doubt. Thanks for stopping through, bro. For
Hey,
sliding
Yes, sir,
through. I
man.
appreciate it.
All
stay
right,
safe,
man.
bro.
No doubt.
All right.
hmm hmm So you want to cook on this boots. What you got, boots? EJ, what you got?
Boost a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he gonna get that smoke at
Uh oh.
154. It's only blood in the water for Terrence Canfish Crawford. It's charmed. The water is charmed. Ain't nobody, ain't no Bud. I mean, ain't no motherfucking Boots. Ain't no motherfucking Keith Body Thurman. Ain't no motherfucking Sean Plate Porter. Ain't no Bud Canfish Crawford. The illest, the illest dude out of Nebraska. That's the only one. Then after that, then Boots Ennis, and he got unfinished business at 147. He need to first become champion.
Well,
EJ got
well,
undisputed,
what
and,
you, what you
and
think?
EJ told him when he lined up, be careful what you talk about. You want to fish for, bro, and be careful what you asking for, because you just might get it. I don't
Well,
see.
what
I
you
don't
think
think.
about
I
Boo's
don't think
skill
Boots
set,
ready
overall
for.
skill set?
I don't think Boots ready for. Boots overall is beautiful,
I'm listening.
but I don't think he ready for a fighter like EJ or even Terrence
hmm
Crawford right now. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's some things he need to do. I mean, he looked good
hmm
in the ring against these other fighters, though. But when you got to experience a world beater, a world destroyer like EJ, and a phenom fighter like Canfish Crawford, I mean, you got to come up to triple A levels of this shit, though, bro. I mean, he fighting on a brilliant level right now,
So, I
but
mean, do you? I think you think it comes down to grit and determination, experience. You know what I'm
with
saying?
Boost,
Like if they was.
I think.
hmm
Go ahead, finish though.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. You think because of the experience? You know what I'm saying? Like what I said was, you know what I'm saying? Boost got all them skills, but once he get pressed, you know what I'm saying, he get put under pressure. You know what I'm saying? From the best, you know what I'm saying, like a Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr. Do he have the grit to get down with them dudes? You know what I'm saying? Do we have the grits, the experience to draw from a motherfucker that's returning your fire? Somebody who could take your punch, somebody who can come back with some creative shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who can press your ass out, somebody who can continue to push you to your limits. You know what
I
I'm saying?
believe
That's
he
what I'm
gonna.
talking about.
I believe he gonna find his way on that EJ and Bud card. He's gonna be on the undercard. But right now, it's blood in the water for Canfish Crawford. But after that fight, there, he'll revisit that fight. But EJ on his way to 154. He can catch up. He can get a belt and bring his ass on up there and get that work. Because EJ told him. But the dude heading for greatness. And if fantasy fight, because that's what that is right now. Stop, put everything on hold and fight Boost. Nah, what the fuck? The
and,
please who?
and he said, he said that big ass nigga would be just fine. um, Eric God says, he said Boost needs to fight a Thurman or Ugas to prepare him for EJ and Bud. He hasn't seen the adversity yet. He never had to bite that. That's what I'm saying. And weather the storm. That's what I'm saying. You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
the
He, you
winner.
know,
I think he need to fight the winner of the well, they're fighting at a catch weight. I believe he should have took that fight from Eubanks though, because Eubanks ain't fighting at no 147. That motherfucker up there at
well,
middleweight
this
damn well.
this nigga talking about he don't want to. talking about he don't want to use nutritionist, he want to do it himself. I mean, he already fucking up. Um, you know what I'm saying? He already fucking up, bro. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, I don't know. They be wanting some excuse. They be wanting some built-in excuse by doing all this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to just go in there and do everything you need to do to cut weight or pick up weight or whatever you need to do to make the catch weight, so you don't have no excuses when you get your ass whipped.
Who
You know what
Carter
I'm
Ben?
saying? So yeah, yeah, being and Eubanks, because Eubanks coming down. And what's the name? I forgot where they meeting. 51, 54, right? They meeting at
Um,
154.
so they
But
fitting at
it's what
54. That should be all right for Conor Ben. I thought they was
right.
meeting at like 56 somewhere.
Could be. I mean, I don't know exactly where,
I
but I
don't know
know
what they was meeting at.
I'm just saying he talking about not using a damn nutritionist. He want to do it himself. That's a built-in excuse. Saying, hey, either I'm gonna be cut down and I'm gonna be weak and get my ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like, bro, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it if you want to build an excuse. Go ahead and use your nutritionist like you're supposed to, and lose with honor. You know what I'm saying? Because if you agree to all them stipulations, you know what I'm saying, that's on you. That's on
Well,
you.
I think Conor Ben, if you feel like that, because he being advised real good by his father Nigel Ben. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
believe he might feel as though he can do it though. I want to take it. I want to see him in the ring when it happened. Then we can say, well, shit, he should have, could have. He probably, his body. I'm gonna say that he
Mm,
know his body.
yeah, but if you coming down from 168, he gonna cut a lot of muscle. And
That's
you know what
you.
I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He gonna cut a lot of muscle, and then he can't rehydrate, but so much. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be weak as hell. And I mean that's just a ridiculous fight in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's just the weight disparage, you know. I mean, if he came up to 168, that would be stupid. And he gonna fuck himself up, you know what I'm saying? Cause he should be fighting somebody in the 147 division. He's gonna have to reacclimate himself to 147 and all that shit. And you know, Eubanks, he just need to fight somebody up at his own weight class. I know he getting froze out, but he need to. He's kind of like the Andre Wood. He's kind of like Andre Wood. He's just kind of like on the outside and shit. You know. Anthony Jones says, he said he ain't trained. He said he ain't trained hard just to lose weight. He says, so he finna get beat. You know what I'm saying? I believe it too, man. But these dudes, man, this just like I said, this era is just kind of crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? They just they don't have the same spirit, bro. It's all this bullshit in the way. You know what I'm saying? Boots got that spirit. EJ Wilder, um, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? They got that spirit. We just got too many fighters, you know what I'm saying, on that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just coming and taking the fight, really going for it, and it just leaves the boxing fans, with a bad taste in their mouth, man. You got too many fanboys out here that just not looking for the best fighting the best. They trying to protect their favorite fighters, and it just kind of it just leaves a hole in the sport. You know what I'm saying? You can't really get the best out of these dudes at 135, 140, one. Everybody trying to protect their old. Look at Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman ain't nowhere to be found. He want $10 million and shit to fight anybody. You
Hey,
know.
but before you move forward, well, who you like in the Eubanks and Conor Ben?
I mean, to me, it's a fantasy matchup. I would think Eubanks would win that fight, but the way they cutting them down and the way they making him rehydrate, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be weak as shit for that fight. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be fighting the depleted Chris Eubanks. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be drained, weight drained. You know what I'm saying? So shit, probably your boy probably go end up whipping his ass because it's easier to go up weight than to cut weight. And so your boy. shit, Conor Ben probably gonna beat his ass because he gonna be weight drained. You know what I'm saying? So, and he just doing this shit for money because he can't get no good fights up there at 168. It's a damn shame that he can't fight on a fair playing field. You know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is.
I want to see how the division, the 147 division, gonna look. After the Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, when the belts get relinquished, though.
I tell you what, there's gonna be a vacuum. There's gonna be a vacuum because we still gonna be staggering on the results for a second. I know boxing moves forward, but man, you can't tell me if EJ go out there and destroy Terrence Crawford that there's not going to
Well,
be
he's going hard too. They can get it again at one.
you can't tell me people gonna have to take a break for a second when that shit happens, and everybody gonna have to sit back because that's gonna send shock waves throughout boxing. Everybody gonna stop what the hell they doing to see how that shit shakes out, and then the belts, of course, is gonna get loose, and he's gonna release. You know, EJ ain't gonna hold on to them damn belts. You know, it would be great if he had one title defense as undisputed champion against Jaron Ennis. That would be awesome. But we know EJ said he done with 147, so he's gonna move up.
They'll
And
put, they'll put,
I would be
they'll
more
put,
I would be more
they'll,
interested to see who his first fight at 154 would be.
if he got all the belts, it'll be his homeboy stablemate. When they would talk about with me up echelon, he ain't gonna worry. And I would tell him,
Well, he said that will only happen if they talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
we'll talk about it. About 50 million to make it happen. And with this fight
Man,
with Terrence Crawford, it would generate. And then that would be like
I don't see that happening.
legit. Now, if they fight at a catchweight for double undisputed, that'd be beautiful for both of them, bro.
But think about it. I mean, who we gonna get? Ronnie Shields? You know what I'm saying? In this corner because he definitely ain't gonna have Derek. Derek gonna go with EJ.
Egypt,
I just don't see that fight as being realistic.
shit. Both of them already
I don't
talked
see
about
that
it.
being an.
Charlo say shit, 50
Mm-mm.
million, he ready. That'd be a beautiful fight. They already
Well,
talked about it. They won't. Why would it Terrence Crawford?
no, don't get me wrong. I would love to see it, but
I believe an
is it
EJ.
realistic? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 50 million is realistic.
Well, from what I understand, Jamil already know. From what I understand during training, that EJ get the best of Jamil in training. So
Yeah,
I think
and
they already
EJ,
know.
and then Jamel wouldn't talk about he a southpaw killer, so it only hype up the fight. You know,
Yeah, but you heard what EJ said during that interview. He said who?
he ain't talking about
I
me.
forgot exactly how he said. Yeah, he said, "Oh, I ain't talking about you, dog." Uh-huh. Like, you ain't talking about me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You talk about everybody else, but you ain't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so, it ain't a whole lot going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really big on the AJ Usyk, you know what I'm saying, fight. That's, uh, I don't know who's on the undercard or none of that. Them damn, them UK fights, they be having motherfuckers from goddamn people you never heard of, and they fight like that too. The zone card, man, it's like them damn foreign cards suck, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'll skip all that shit just to wait for the main event to come in and watch them dudes and watch AJ get beat up. You know,
So
shit.
you don't got
And
no
other than
faith in
that,
AJ in this fight.
zero.
You got zero faith in AJ. I believe
Mm-mm.
AJ.
I ain't got
I
none.
believe.
I mean,
I,
I hope he win, but he just his ring intelligence. it's like he fight like Boxing for Dummies book or something like he got in his corner. Say when he
Wow.
got hit by Andy Ruiz, he's like, "What punch did I get hit with?" I was like, "This dude,
I
this
believe
dude here, no,
I believe I believe he could bite down on this mouthpiece, and I believe he possessed a punch that would put Usyk out. But it's just that I'm worrying about if he get punched first, who gonna show up? Who gonna show up to fight? You know what I'm saying? Is he
that
gonna turn around and talk about he
that's
need his gum piece?
you ever
His gum
see the
pieces.
Wizard of Oz? You know what I'm saying? It was the Tin Man. It was a scarecrow and it was the
Scarecrow,
cowardly lion.
Scary Lane.
That damn lion. hmm
So you saying
Put
AJ
him
is the
up. Put
Scary
him
Lane?
up. hmm I just, I'm just not excited because I just don't think AJ got the heart, bro. He don't have the mental capacity to really take it all in, bro. He says, Anthony Jones said the zone got the most random fights. He said Usyk look like Hitler, don't he? Do he look like a like a heavyweight Hitler or some shit. And
And they had
he tried to act like a maniac and shit. But these damn heavyweights, they ain't got no fierceness. What I'm saying? They ain't, you feel like you could get in there and fight these motherfuckers. They don't have that fearsomeness like Wild or saying like the fighters of the past. I wouldn't dare get in the ring with Lennox Lewis or saying Michael Dokes
a prime
or
Mike
George
Tyson.
Foreman or Mike Tyson. I wouldn't have dared. But these dudes here make you feel like you could just train up for a couple of
Just
weeks and
whoop
take
their
your
ass.
ass on in there. You'll be all right.
I'll
hmm
tell you that's how I
I mean,
feel
I know
about
that's
George
bullshit,
Kamboso.
but
I would like George
you know what I'm
Kamboso. I'm
saying?
not impressed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have the fierceness, you know what I'm saying? And that's why the fights don't sell, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how the fight's gonna do, but I don't think it's gonna be a success. Because everybody already expecting AJ to get knocked out, and that's gonna be big too. If Usyk can knock out AJ, it's gonna put his ass on another level, and we're gonna have to listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? For a few more, we're gonna have to listen to that for a few more
AJ get
months.
knocked out by Usyk. What would that put his career?
Oh shit, he gonna be number one. Shit, I mean, the nigga already undisputed, right? You know what I'm saying?
I said, what would that
I
put
mean,
AJ career?
they'll
He
hear
get knocked out.
Eric.
He'll still be number one.
Well, that'll put him in line with Wilder. That'll put him in line. They both done took losses and knockout losses, and that'll put them on trajectory to fight each other, which would be a big fight. I think that would be a big fight. I think that'd be a wonderful fight, AJ and Wilder. You know what I'm
I
saying? I
don't
think
think
that would bring boxing on another level. If AJ,
dude,
if he lose, I believe he'll fight. I think he'll fight Wilder if he lose.
nothing
You know
else
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
with it.
What's that? EJ just retweeted a tweet. Let's see. EJ being the only fighter that actually trusted his skills, don't take no punk ass tune up fights. Real big dog. Okay, he just retweeted that. He said, Josh, shout out EJ for being the only fighter that actually trusts his skills and don't take no punk ass tune up fights. Real big dog. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He says, Eric R says, he says every AJ fight since Andy Ruiz seems like his mama dragging him back outside to fight that kid that beat him at school, right? He said that's how his interviews look leading up. I know he should, man. This dude, I don't try to watch none of his interviews because the shit just make me cringe. Because he has no intensity, and maybe it's that British accent. I don't know. That British accent sucks. It makes you seem soft. You know what I'm saying? He always trying to be this nice guy, and I don't know, maybe that's what it is. I'm just used to the heavyweights being ruthless, you know what I'm saying, talking shit. you know what I'm saying, being on their A game, you know what I'm saying, won that fight. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's talking about knocking out Usyk, but I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Usyk be all up in his face. You know what I'm saying? He just not good at stare downs and shit like that
Hey,
and the attitude.
hey, look,
He's not
hold
good
up,
with it.
look, hold up, hold up. You say he talking all that, he gonna knock I mean, he gonna knock Usyk out, but you ain't buying this shit. But just, I'm telling you though, man, it might just happen. He might go in there and knock Usyk out. But then if he get
Shit.
laid out, I'm telling you, I'm
Shit,
gonna
you're
get
gonna have to
AJ can
sell me
do it.
on that.
Man, AJ
We
can
put
do it.
some money on that, Ben. We put some money
I
on
ain't
that,
gonna bet
goddamn it.
me bet with AJ. Man,
I
come on. I'm trying to boost him up. I would man, it's two fighters from the UK I wouldn't put near dime on. AJ and that motherfucking Dillian White. I'm betting against them. I'm betting against whoever they fight. I don't want to bet with Usyk because I
and
don't, I kind of fuck with AJ. I want AJ to find himself though, man. I don't think Robert Garcia is the answer. I
and
believe he got more.
we living in a boxing era where Dillian White is a damn top heavyweight. Come on now. We
With the
living
chin
in a
like
damn
this.
era where Dillian White is a top weight.
And none of them, and you made a good point.
You know what I'm
Ain't none of them
saying? It's like this
motherfuckers is
dude come out
threatening.
the fat.
Ain't none of these heavyweights will make you say,
Mm-mm.
man, let me go get
This
my
nigga
stick with
fat.
these motherfuckers. Ain't none of them threatening. These heavyweights in
Exactly.
2022, you made a
Mm-mm.
great point, Pull. Ain't none of them will make me go and get near assault rifle for them. Nothing. I'm ready to fight all them one on one with me, just
Mm-mm.
me.
Nigga,
Ain't none of them
I
make
would
you
jump off the fucking porch. Yes, sir.
say what, man? Come on, run that shit.
I
Cause
would
I
jump
wasn't
off the
impressed
fuck.
with none of your fights.
That's right. I would jump off the porch on these niggas for real. You know what I'm saying? Except for goddamn Wilder,
For
and let me
real.
see. I can't think of nothing. The rest of them just, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
going
Like
straight
you
and
look at the
dealing white
old
shit.
heavyweights, they look like they will whip your natural ass, bro.
Man,
You know what
only
I'm
thing you
saying?
got to
But
do is get
these
close to Dillian
dudes,
White. He knock his ass the fuck out. And the rest of that shit get knocked out. AJ Cheney too. I'm telling you, that man do
well,
the
you know, if
stinky leg in all his fights.
that nigga power up on you with them damn steroids,
Hey,
the only time
I
the
don't
nigga
know
look
what that
halfway
devil.
decent is when he taking steroids. Now that
I
you
don't know.
think they're gonna let you think Baby Anderson is ready for the big leagues? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, of course.
That's a good yeah. Samuel Peters definitely, or Tua, David Tua, or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? David Tua, you know, easy. You think Baby Jared Anderson is ready for the big stage?
I think he a
Ben?
fighter to a way. I throw him in there with a Dillian White right now. I think that'll be a
Oh
great
hell
fight.
yeah, he'll destroy Dillian White.
I think that's
He
a
would
great
fucking
fight for
destroy
Dillian White.
Dillian.
That's a
Baby Jared
great fight.
Anderson, man, he would destroy his ass. That dude fight. I love the way he fight, bro. You know, the pimp thing is a little, but he's Ohio. That's some Ohio shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The pimp thing is a little played, but you gotta love it. He's trying to,
He
have a little
remind me of
charisma,
fast.
about
He remind me of a fast running Bodo almost, man.
mm,
Cause
mm.
Bo was like about 6'5", 6'6", but he was like he was skilled, but he was like kind of sluggish with it. But Jaron Ennis, that motherfucker quick with his shit though. You know what
He
I'm
got
saying?
skills, man. That motherfucker hand speed and his
He's
intensity
very
too.
fluid.
His intensity is on another level. You know what I'm saying? I love the way he come in with the attitude. I'm gonna whip your ass. You know what I'm saying? Nigga dancing in the ring and doing different shit. So he need to up his opposition. I know what's his name. Joyce. Uh, Joyce, I think, wants to fight. Damn, I can't remember. Joe Joyce. Uh, I think that would be a good fight for Baby Anderson. You know what I'm saying? I think
No,
I would love to see. You don't think so?
no. I like the Dillian. I mean, Joyce is good, but it ain't a bigger name than a Dillian White, and it's more safer. Dillian White ain't
Ah.
gonna give Anderson no resistance. he ain't gonna give him. He ain't gonna give him. Hey, Anderson the
Oh,
way
but you
I'm.
know what though? But you know what? White ain't gonna fight nobody like that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
just
White
don't
wouldn't
step
fight.
out. He will. After that,
No, hell no,
boy, you can lure him right
no.
back into it. You can lure him back into it.
Come on, man. Man,
It's your
Dillian
grand
don't want to
stage.
fight. He try to
Hey,
cash out, bro.
you can upset the. You can upset the Americans. You can do what AJ couldn't do. Man, they'll sell him that shit, boy. Yeah.
Mm, mm. He said
If I was
Shannon
a
Briggs
David
would
Anderson,
be
boy, I'd be
running it
trying to
too.
study. Huh?
Yeah, Shannon Briggs. Yeah, Shannon Briggs. Yeah, he don't have nothing left though, man. Shannon was. I used to love how he came in there with that attitude against Lennox Lewis and shit, and talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Briggs is a trip, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga got all kind of steroids in his ass though.
I was never
And
really a big Shannon Briggs fan though at that time though. My brother used to
I
love
don't think
Shannon Briggs.
nobody like Briggs. You know what I'm saying? But he brought a lot of attitude and a lot of swag to that shit. You know what I'm saying? What did he say? What's up, champ? What did he say? What's
What's
that little
good,
thing he
champ?
be?
Where you
Yeah,
go, I go, champ.
Shannon Briggs got a personality. And he wasn't
Let's go,
scared.
champ.
You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't scared. He kind of remind me of Razor Ruddock. You know what I'm saying? Talk a lot of shit, coming in and hit your ass with some shit. Now, he would hit you with something. You know what I'm saying? But once he get caught, that nigga was drunk. You know what I'm saying? Once he get caught, that nigga going down. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. He was a bad boy now. But he was limited, very limited.
Razor Ruddock.
Yeah, like Ray. You know how Razor Reddick used to come in and throw them hands, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
His
He was.
name
He
was
was.
Devon. His name was Devon Razor Ruddock. Devon Razor. He was something. Razor Ruddock.
You remember Razor Reddick?
Yeah, I remember Razor
Against.
Ruddock. Jamaican. Man,
Mm-hmm. He the only person I seen lift Tyson ass up off the canvas. I
yeah.
said.
Because he
He
got
said.
it with his to lift his ass up off that motherfucker.
He said.
Yeah,
Old
Cause
man
Tyson,
Bridge got a fan
that
base.
Tyson
He
nothing
said.
like it. That was
Not
that
prime.
Tyson. Huh?
I was just reading the comment. He said, "Old man Bridge got a fan base, not prime." Hmm. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get some of these dudes, what I'm saying, in the ring, and I'm saying stop dodging each other and shit. I'm tired of hearing about Usyk. You know what I'm saying? I just really, what I'm saying, I don't think
I know
AJ got it.
Deontay Wilder knocked his ass.
Mm, Ben, he just fell off. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get in a live stream. Wasn't a whole lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Talk it up. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? In boxing, and you know what I'm saying. But we'll hit it again probably this weekend, probably Friday. You know what I'm saying? Come back on if anything pop off. You know what I'm saying? We'll jump back on and chop it up. And I appreciate Erica and Anthony Jones, everybody for stopping through. What's going on, ATB boxing? What's going on? I want to head over there and see what the debate's like. Guess I'm gonna have to catch the replay and everything. But I see you guys. You know what I'm saying? In the next one, I'm gonna go over here and listen up to this replay for this damn debate. So I had forgot all about it was going on tonight. And I see you guys in the next one. You know what I'm saying? Probably Friday night. Oh, no doubt, man. See you guys in the next one, bro. Peace.